What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm here with my boy Johnny K Picks for an awesome Vegas 100.
100. We did it. We made it to 100.
Finally, been counting these down, dude. We've been waiting for this for a long time. They put on a super special card for it.
Oh yeah, and they just keep canceling left and right. They want. That's how great it is.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So the Garbrandt versus Johns fights off. Dalby. Yep. Them were two of the better fights on the card, and then Dalby versus Dos Santos, and then Dos Santos is going to fight somebody, right?
Yeah, it's Scroggin.
Scroggin,
John Scroggins. What's his name?
Is it
Scroggin? Zach. Yeah. Zach Scroggin.
It's probably the one. There's another Scroggins that fights. He used to be in the UFC. I think he's in like PFL now. Something Scroggins. It's probably his brother.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, probably won't.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, you probably won't hear him.
Probably won't.
Justin. I think it's Justin Scroggins actually. So what's this dude's name?
Zach Scroggin.
Oh no, yeah. See, his is with the S at the end, so he's not relation. 7-0 might be pretty tough. Or is he going to get one of them?
Yeah, look like he fought bums, but
is he going to get some of that Benoit Saint Denis treatment? At least he's a natural 170er. At least he's a natural. Damn, that dude's 6'3" with the.
I'm going. Zaleski's good enough to win this fight.
All right, man. This is a good card. What last card was Vegas 99, right? Or no, UFC Canada.
Yeah. Edmonton, yeah.
That was a weird card.
Interesting, weird card.
I can't believe that they robbed Garrett Armfield like that, bro.
That was so bad.
That was crazy. Where was this last time when they robbed CD? You know what I mean? For when he
actually because CD won last time, but now even CD's like, yeah, I thought I lost. I mean, I think I won.
He did. Yeah, he did. He lost the first round and the third pretty damn clearly.
It was pretty clear. Yeah. And I'm trying to think of like anything else shenanigans.
The main event sucked. It was just fucking Moreno giving Albazi a case of the beats.
Yeah. Rose fight was interesting.
Yeah, that was a close fight. Very close fight.
I'm trying to think. I thought there were some shenanigans early on.
Jamie Lynn Horth fight was close too. The first fight, that was kind of close.
Wasn't there like a weird scorecard on that one?
Yeah, well, she won.
Or 30-27. That's what it was.
Yeah, she did. And I thought she kind of lost that fight. If we're going to be honest, I thought
she won, but barely 29-28. Like it wasn't a 30-27 Horth. There was no way.
You see, Romanov got cut after a win.
Which that's wild. And because, listen, I just think Dana's like, you know what? If you're a wrestler, you better do something other than just wrestle.
Be like special and finish people.
You have to finish people on the mat if you're going to wrestle. And if you don't, and you're just going to be a boring, sloppy guy that's going to do nothing and hold each other down and like nothing, then I'm going to cut you.
Yeah, but I think he's still better and more exciting than
I know. That's the thing
on the heavyweight roster.
He's literally probably fringe ranked heavyweight.
Yeah.
Like he can be 15. That's fine. Like heavyweight division is not good. There's other people that are worse than him.
For sure.
And then like 2 more years, like 4 heavyweights are going to be gone probably.
Yeah, they need to get some new blood. I mean, look, John Jones and Stipe is probably going to retire.
Stipe, you got Derek Lewis, who's another old.
Yeah, whatever happened with that? I never heard nothing about that.
Something medical last second. I don't know.
Shit in his pants again.
Yeah, probably. His balls.
Isn't that what he did against Sergey Spivak the first time? He hit a call. He said he was like shit in his pants.
That was wild. I'm trying to think. There's other heavyweights too that are just old.
Let's say what's up to everybody here. We got 59 people watching so far. Shout out everybody that's watching us. Frozen. What about he could fight the one dude? What's the dude Rosenstruck beat? Abdul whatever.
Oh, Gaziev.
Yeah, the big Russian dude.
Yep, he's fighting soon. I think. I don't know who he's fighting though, but
yeah, they could add Romanov versus him. But Romanov will probably go to the PFL and win a bunch of fights there. Maybe win himself $1 million. You know.
Yep.
Yeah. We got Saba in the chat. He said, Anu Kamala, you're fired. What is up, Saba? Yes, sir, dude. That is the greatest news I've ever heard.
Stayed up late.
I'm a happy man.
It's a good day.
You know what I mean? I like money. I like America. I like both of them and keep them that way. Hopefully,
I do too.
Hopefully,
like guns.
man.
I like freedom of speech.
Yep. I work a lot of overtime. Like my work makes me stay over an hour pretty much every day, just mandatory. So if we could get that tax on overtime, my dad just fucking he's retired. He retired on what is it? It's like the 5th now. So he's for November. He retired.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, when I tell you, I swear to God, he worked 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for the last 12 years. Some days he'd work 8, and then occasionally he'd take a day off. But his job's real easy. Like he runs the power plant. He said he made like $250,000 this year.
Woo.
But if he would have had that no income tax on or no tax on overtime, he probably made like an extra $50,000.
That'd be awesome.
I work at the same place and I don't make anywhere near what he makes, like 1/3. But yeah, that was the greatest news in the world last night. Shout out Saba too, coming hanging out with us tonight. Real fight picks in the building. He said Cody and Johnny are arguing backstage. We were celebrating, man. We were toasting, talking about Donald J. Trump in the house, Elon Musk,
DJT.
Let's go. But yep. He said insulting each other's fans. Nah, we don't do that. Sure. But real fight picks, man. We appreciate you been coming out here, hanging out with us the whole time we had this show, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. Said there will be blood. We're gonna miss you, blood. Yeah, man. I'm gonna miss everybody too. I'm gonna come and talk on the shows. I'm gonna comment and stuff. Still do stuff. I'm just taking a break. I got a lot going on. It'd be a lot better. There we go, Yanni K. But appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us all the time. There will be blood.
Sure.
Derek Izzy in the building. So what's up, MMA fam? I'll be in Oklahoma City this weekend for a racquetball tournament. But bad luck Chuck will win again. I don't doubt him. Bad luck Chuck wins. Everybody check out Derek Izzy too on Twitter and Instagram, but definitely Twitter where he posts the algorithm and everything. And it's gonna be killer this week. I know last week had some nice underdogs, had some good wins on it last week for sure. B-Tech in the building. Bi-Tech. I mean, he said, "What's up, guys? Gonna miss you, Cody." Yeah, dude. Hopefully, like I said, maybe sometime next year, man. If I can get on a day shift schedule and back to like dude, I thought I was getting a good job. This lady retired. Like I'd still be on the same shitty shift, but on Monday, and the last minute, this other kid fucking took it. He had a late, like,
son of a bitch,
dude. And he has more seniority than me, but he doesn't. Like I started before him at the LAP factory, which is like there's 2 big Ford factories in Louisville. One makes the Escape, and then where I work now, we make the Super Duty. But when I was over there for the first 6 months, then we had to go over to KTP. They didn't let me keep my seniority. So like I have a better global number than this dude, but he had a better start date at KTP. So he got to take his job. And he was already on a good one. And then instead of me being able to take his job, they brought this other lady to the team, but I'm about to get out of there, dude. I hate my job. I really do.
You go.
But like I get paid really good, but dude, the stress sucks and it's killing my body too. I need to do something to use my brain. But yeah, hopefully sometime, man, I'll be back. I hope. Paku, what is up? Sure, fellas. Sure, Paku, man. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us too every single damn week. Let us know who you got in the main event tonight. So the prime of DYU will end in about 2 hours, people. Yep. Denise Gomez by KO is the best bet of the card. I don't mind that. I think she could get that done.
Carolina's crafty, though.
She's very tough and crafty. But yeah, at least if you bet Gomez with that, she's going to be going for it the whole time.
Yeah.
Mikey
for about
Martin,
a round and a half, though.
Chef Mikey said, "Woo, man!" I could have went way louder, but shout out Chef Mikey, dude. That's my dude. I've been talking to him since the very beginning of this thing too. So that's my dude. Who you got in the main event tonight too, Mikey? I mean, no, and I can't wait. When I come back, we'll do some more shows. If I come back, it'll be late next year or sometime after. I like illegal. What the college chicks from Mexico, but enough about politics. He said, I'm Australian and I know nothing about politics, but I put a whole unit on Trump's money line about plus 120.
There you go.
That's a big win. That's a
easy
big
peasy.
Win. Biggest win in the history of the world. Solar Warden, what is up, man? Everybody check out Solar Warden too on X, man. Puts out excellent information. He's got an excellent algorithm too that picks out some really good freaking fights and wins, and then just other fights he picks too. But everybody check out Solar Warden, man. He's been that's one I've been communicating with since I started too. Great dude. Don't take no shit neither. He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Real fight. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break. I just ain't been having fun. And then, like I said, with fucking work, I'm gonna get it all straightened out. Though we'll see something next year, or something late next year, or something. Here for the Goat Show. Defend your units, Mr. Nice Guy says. What up, everybody? Check out Mr. Nice Guy MMA too. He puts out excellent picks, excellent information for other cappers. Supports the community a ton. Check him out on Twitter. That's where I go. That's where I would go too. If you guys post your fight picks like on Twitter and Instagram, go check out his
graphics.
Fight. Yeah, his fight graphics.
I'm using it starting this week, so
it's way better than the other stuff. It's better than the UFC stuff, and he's the website, everything. Man, nextmma.com. It's amazing site. So check out Mr. Nice Guy. Dirty Reds in the building, Jods. Yeah,
dirty.
Yeah, bro. That's like that's the thing, man. I bet like the thing that sucks about it is like I've been there for 9 years, but like the first 7 years were good. Like I had a great job in our paint department, and then they got rid of my shift 2 years ago in the SUV paint, so I had to go to the Super Duty paint. And then I was low on the totem pole there on A crew and just kept getting loaned out. Then I got sent to the body shop, and and it sucks, bro. I have so much seniority over most of the people on my team, but since they're already on a job, there's their job. I can't walk up and be like, hey, give me that job. So, but hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna bid on some jobs, and if I can get back to A crew day shift, man,
we'll be back.
Lovely. Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, that pays good. Like I want to go to another career to work with kids, dude. I want to be like a juvenile probation officer, something to help kids and stuff like that. Because like I said, when I was a kid, I was a bad kid. I got all kinds of crazy trouble, dude, like for real. And I want to do that. And dude, I looked up that pay for that. It's half of what I make right now. So you just have to, but it'd be better for the stress, for life, for everything. It'd be so much better. So we'll see what's up. Yeah, they better. Any action, Effie. Yep. Once I'm gonna go back, shout him out. I hate main events. Prates is real McCoy, a one of a kind. Is gonna, yeah, he is. But yeah, shout out Effie. Yeah, streets always remember. You got to remember what I put down here. But everybody check out Any Action Sportscast, man. Effie's a great dude, puts out excellent information. Check him out on Twitter, Instagram, and then YouTube, where he puts out his breakdown videos. He's got good stuff. He's been he's the OG in the game now. Been doing it for 3 years or more. So there's no point. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Saba. I feel it, but it sucks, man. Once you get older and you got like the family and the kid and the house and but I'm gonna try. That's what I'm saying. Like this time I'm gonna take away, I'm gonna get everything in order. I'm gonna try to figure a bunch of stuff out and fucking hopefully maybe my luck could come back, dude. I cannot win for fucking nothing on no bets. But like I said, I don't know.
It's a roller coaster year, man.
This year sucked.
Sometimes I'm like at my highest and then I just drop right back down.
Shit. Yeah, dude. I feel like I can't pick a fight. Stuck to That's what Dirty Red said. Yeah, but eventually, man, hopefully all of us would get into a job that we love or at least like is decent. It sucked. Yeah. Like I used to love my job too, and I was getting paid half the amount. Like we've gotten such big pay raises through these contracts, but then like I make double what I was making 4 years ago, right? But I hate my fucking job. And before it was like wasn't work. I go in, talk to my buddy Snacks. We're fucking doing our job, sealing these cars up and stuff. And then now it's like, but it's all right. It'll get better.
Yep.
First fight for UFC Vegas 100 that I have wrote down.
Oh boy.
Charles Radtke versus Matthew Semelsberger.
Oh,
I don't know where that's at in the list. Now it's probably up there.
It's probably like in the middle.
Since some fights got canceled. But yeah, man, how you see this one going down?
Yeah. You know what? This is going to be an interesting fight, but I kept going back to this. You just can't trust Matthew Semelsberger. Like he's got all the talent and the tools. Like, you know, his striking defense, he does get hit a little bit. He can get some takedowns. He slows down a little bit as the fight goes on, but he does have good boxing, okay power. He does drop a lot of people, but doesn't really like finish them. He's got a lot of decisions as of late. Durable, but like I said, he just has that weird fight IQ where he just makes that dumb mistake at the wrong time. And that's what's holding me back from picking him in this fight. But I do like Charles Radtke, though. I know he went up against Prates. We did see that live, and he got KO'd with a body shot. I think it was a knee, if I'm not mistaken. But he's well-rounded guy, good wrestling. He's got pretty good striking too, good power in his hands, and I trust him more with his fight IQ and game plan, way more. So I got to go with Radtke here. I think it probably will end up being a close decision, but it's going to come down to probably round 3. Semelsberger's a little bit tired. He makes a wrong decision. Maybe Radtke either like KOs him or like gets a good takedown and like wins the rest of the round. And that's how the fight's going to end. So give me 29-28 Radtke. I don't mind the line. It's like minus 150, I think, or minus 160. What is it? Minus 155. That's about right, I would say. But Semelsberger's, he's live. I just don't trust him up here. That's my problem with him. But
yeah, I like Matthew Semelsberger in this fight, man. He's got a lot of experience, like you said. He's not coming from the better camp, but he's got a lot of experience. He's going to be 4 inches taller with 3 inches of reach, and he's beaten almost anybody he's struck with, you know what I mean? Other than Eurosmetic. Most people have to take him down to beat him, including like Jeremiah Wells and all these people. Chuck Buffalo ain't taking him down. He went 1 for 7 on takedowns versus Blood Diamond. You know what I mean? So he's not getting the takedown.
That was short notice, though.
Yeah, but it's Blood Diamond.
I know.
If you can wrestle, like Russ,
saying maybe he's like, I can't wrestle. Like I'm gonna gas out. Who knows? Well,
no, he tried. He tried 7. He held him up against the cage most time because he got kicked in his face all weird, like Radtke did. Like he did. He remember his eye was all about fucking swollen shut. But yeah, like Semelsberger, dude, like he was doing great against Eurosmetic. And Eurosmetic to me is a way better striker than Charles Radtke. Like Radtke's got that sick left hook. He's got good forward pressure, and he's got that sick left hook against fucking Gilbert Urbina, who can't take a punch. You know what I mean? He just walked him down. Like Urbina could not keep him off. And like Semelsberger hits hard. He really does throw him combo. He actually feints. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a good fight. But I think both of them are going to hit hard. And I think that Semelsberger, like, I mean, we've seen him almost drop and hurt everybody he's fought. Like his win over Jake Matthews is great. He was beating Eurosmetic until that stoppage. He almost finished him. And Eurosmetic has great striking. Good. Like most time, like if you go look at his losses, like Jeremiah Wells,
his best performance was against Jake Matthews, 100%.
Yeah, he had but like he had a good fight with Chaos Williams. They were hitting hard. Alex Morono got him. But most of them, like Morono wrestled him. Jeremiah Wells had to wrestle him. Parsons wrestled him. That wasn't the best look in the world, but that's the way to beat him. Like most of these dudes can't stand. Like Semelsberger really does have some power. So I think
later in the fight, I think it can happen.
Right. Maybe even like, I mean, Semelsberger's hard to finish, but Medic did it. But maybe looking at the under on this, because both dudes are throwing, both of these guys try to kill you with every punch they throw. There's not too many jabs here. You know what I mean? Like Radtke barely jabs. He's hitting you with that left hook.
Yeah, left hook.
So,
and then Semelsberger's like straight rights down the middle.
So, I mean, if we're just going to be striking, dude, I'll take the bigger dude that's beat some better higher level strikers than Chuck Buffalo beating Gilbert Urbina and Blood Diamond. So give me Semelsberger. Am I like super crazy confident? Not really, but I do think he wins here.
Well, yeah, the under is plus 114, the over minus 145. I kind of like the over.
Yeah.
They're durable.
I mean, Radtke's been finished, twice? Knocked out twice?
I know. I mean, one was Prates, but that will never happen. Like, Semelsberger won't do that.
No, not a knee to the body, but he could hit him with some straight shots and drop him. But I think both of them throwing heat. That's a decent over, or I mean under to look at. But Remdog says, "What's up, boys? Did someone order a smelly burger with cheese?" Yeah, he does look like he's Semelsberger looks like he smells for show. Some other Jedi. Mikey says, "Fuck Matthew Semelsberger. You can say that now. Screw you, Kamala freedom. Let's go, let's go." Paku said, "Chuck Buffalo has nasty subs." Yeah. Tough, man. Tough to get him to the ground. Cody's boss at work. Stop complaining about me. Smell that burger. Smell that burger by KO. That's what I like. Yep. I don't mind it. Yeah. Them bosses and the coworkers are all right.
Is that your boss though?
Could be. Pablo. And it wouldn't be Pablo. No, I got a boss named Pablo. And when I tell you, dude, he's a supervisor. They like switch out. I tell you a funny ass story real quick. So I'm nice as hell, but I just don't take bullshit. But our supervisors at our work are trained to like be dickheads to you. Like, because they know like we're in a union, but like they know how important the job is to most people. So they fucking say whatever they want to you. And then you're just like mostly got to take it. But they do that to the new people. So like I said, I'm an extra, bro. So I get treated like the temp. So one day I'm sitting there and my team lead's like, hey, you got to get loaned out. So Pablo comes, picks me up with these 2 girls on a golf cart and is going to drive me somewhere. And I'm like, man, and I didn't know him at the time, but I'm like, if we're driving somewhere, like obviously I need to go move my car because our plant has like 9,000 people per shift on it. It's fucking like 2 miles, 3 miles long. So I'm like, I need to go move. I'm like, hey man, where are you taking us to? And I'm on the back of this golf cart. And he was like, I'm taking you to somewhere over to this other body. And I'm like, well, where's that at? You know? And he was like, don't worry about it. You see when you get there. And I'm like, what? But he thought after I figured out, he thought I was like a temp. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, if it's that far away, I'm going to go move my car. And he was like, if you get off this cart, you can get rode up for insubordination. I got like 9 years. And I'm like, what, dude? We start arguing. We both got petty, but I'm like, man, fuck you, dude. And like, we're sitting there yelling at each other. Then we pull up and these girls hop off the cart. They're looking like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm going to take you to your car so you can move it. I'm like, what? I'm like, we just went through all that shit. And he was like, man, when did you start? Yeah. He's like, when did you start here? I was like, in 2015. He's like, why are you on this cart? He's like, why are you getting loaned out? I'm like, because I'm a fucking extra. I was so pissed, but he ended up shaking my hand. He was like, oh man, like he thought you was getting a temp. Yeah, that's the shit you deal with. I fucking hate it. I need to own my own business. I try to get my girlfriend to help me figure out a business. You don't want no parts of that. Radtke coming in off the KO loss is a bit worrying.
It's Prates though.
Yeah, and it was a sick knee.
And it was a crazy step in knee. I mean, at least it wasn't.
You know what scare? No, but you know what does scare me about that though? If you watch it, it's that which could happen here, dude. Is that Chuck Buffalo comes out? He's walking Prates down, trying to hit him with the left hook, doing all that. When his shit don't start working and Prates starts hitting him, he backs him up. And as soon as Chuck Buffalo started backing up, that's when Prates like started going off on him. That's when he's stepping in, hitting him with knees and doing all that. So if that happens here where Radtke comes out aggressive, starts landing some shots, but then Semelsberger starts hitting some more shots on him and backs him up, Chuck Buffalo ain't as good off his back foot. But if nobody gets, I got Semelsberger. I think Semelsberger could drop him.
I think Radtke wins the decision.
It's gonna be a good fight.
I don't trust the fight IQ of Semelsberger. He's gonna make a stupid mistake in round 3, and he's gonna lose.
Maybe
if it gets that far.
I might be bad. Who would you take versus Radtke versus Eurosmetic? Tony, what up? Tony Begley in the house, bro. Appreciate you coming out, man. What kind of props you got,
man? I can see both guys winning. It'd be close. Probably whoever the dog is, I would take the dog. Because I think it would be a very close fight.
Medic is huge too. He's a big. That's where remember he came in on short notice against Semelsberger, and he was fucking huge. He's like bigger than Semelsberger. We're like, wait a minute, we all got bamboozled here. Cody's boss isn't pretty hot. They're weird there. Yeah, I was ready to fight though. Cause I'm like, man, you ain't talk to me. They make them watch train. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they do. Like when I first was there too, I was worried because I'm like, man, I'm gonna get fired and all this. But now I don't really care about my job. So I'm like, man, fuck you. I'll get off the fucking thing right now. Fucking ass. I'm picking Semelsberger to win, and if he doesn't, he's fired for sure. There we go, Saba. I like that.
Probably should.
Now we're cool. Now, and I told him after that too. I was like, bro, we'd probably be friends because I could tell just by his attitude right off the bat how he kind of like we was talking shit to. I was like, we'd probably be friends outside of here. I was like, because you don't really take no shit either. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Because then he was like, man, you need to work on your attitude. I was like, bro, I'm this age. I was like, I'm not changing. No, I was so mad.
I am not 23 years old.
Yeah, no,
what you see is what you get.
Yeah, I would call him Pablo. Cody also worked at a car plant, Chrysler, though. Yep, we built 300 Challengers and Chargers. Yeah, and yep. And it's like, bro, people think you're in a union and you don't do no work. Maybe them people in New York building buildings, but bro, when you're in the car industry, you be working. But that's the pro. I was on a great job for 3.5 years, bro. And then now it's like I'm a temp again. It's the worst. Like Chuck Buffalo, pick the guys I like. Yeah, I don't mind. And I like Chuck Buffalo too. I like the way he fights. And he could easily win this fight. If you see Chuck Buffalo win and you see him getting a knockout, though, John,
I think he can
knock out.
I think both guys can win by knockout, and I think both guys can win by decision. But I just trust Chuck Buffalo a little bit more.
Okay, and he's training with Bilal. Well, he ain't right now because Bilal's toe or whatever, but he's coming from a good fight camp for sure. Chicago decision. Yeah, I don't mind that, Dirty Reg. Cody's boss. I'm like, 2-piece and a soda, the Masvidal style. Some of the Jedi is on. He does. You can smell him through the screen.
Filthy animal.
Smell it through the bag. You can smell him through the screen, man. Next fight is in the women's bantamweight division. We got Melissa Mullins versus Claudia Souza.
Close enough.
I'll start this one. Melissa Mullins she's pretty tough. Unless she's fighting Laura or Cornell, but she is pretty tough. She's got pretty decent striking, decent boxing. She gets hit a little bit. She can get hurt. She got dropped against the Russian Ronda. Then she got hurt to the body against Cornell. But she even got beat up against Daria, the Russian girl, until she ended up taking her down, taking her back, and beating her up. But she's mean. She's a pretty big girl. She's got good grappling. She's got pretty good wrestling, offensive wrestling, and then she's really good on the ground. Like her grappling's good. She's heavy on top. She's got good ground and pound. She's constantly looking for a finish. She's got three knockouts. More ground and pound on the ground, but like I said, good boxing standing up. I watched some tape on this Claudia girl, and she has like decent striking, but it's not like fast. It's not like technical. Like she's very hittable. I think her grappling's like fucking subpar. I seen her her getting taken down more than her taking girls down, and she's fighting lower level girls. Moral of the story is I think Melissa Mullins can beat this girl up anywhere this fight goes. I think Melissa Mullins is a easy win here. I think she can get it done with a lot of grappling too, but I think her punches will be straighter. I think she's going to hit a little harder, and I just think she's more of like a fighter. So the other girl's like a model fighter, but we'll see. But I'm going to take Melissa Mullins. Probably by decision, even though Mullins is kind of a finisher. This girl's fought a lot of fights. Souza, she has a lot of amateur fights. She had 9 amateur fights, and she's already got 7 regular fights.
Yep.
So 16 fights, and she hasn't been finished that much either. She did get the judo scarf hold arm lock in her one pro loss, but I'm gonna take Mullins. I'll say by decision, but maybe she gets a TKO at some point.
Yeah, I'm going with Mullins as well. I just think she's gonna be the more physical fighter. Like, let's be honest. I think she's gonna be one pushing forward. She's gonna be landing the harder shots. I think she can get the takedowns if need be. She's not like the best wrestler by any means, but if she can get you down, you're not gonna get back up. She's very good on top. She's got good ground and pound. She does have decent submissions too. But like you said, I think she's the better like overall fighter. Like she's more of the fighter than Claudia is at this stage in their career. I know Claudia is still young. She's like 25 or 26 or something like that. But I'm going with Mullins. I think this fight does go to decision as well, but it wouldn't shock me if Mullins gets maybe like a second or third round stoppage. I would probably lean towards like the ground and pound knockout, but I'm going with Mullins by decision. I'm probably mean not bet this fight. It is kind of low level, but you think too, you're like Mullins should win this fight. And she's minus 250. Not too bad, but not too great either. It's like in that weird zone where you're like, I'm not comfortable enough, but she should hit this one.
Right. Because it's not like she's the best talent in the world. I mean, she's not.
And then she was looking good against Cornell until she got hit to the body and dropped and like lost that fight. So you're like, shit, what if that happens? You know what I mean? So she got dropped by Daria, like you said, but she did end up winning that fight, right? What was the other?
Yeah, she got dropped bad by
who
Russian
was that?
Ronda.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
she
Russian
dropped
Ronda,
her bad,
and she won that fight. So that was a good comeback win. But it's scary at minus 250, low level bantamweight women's fight. So I would stay away, but I do think Mullins wins this one probably 7 out of 10 times.
Nice. So Adam said, are you staying now, or are you still taking some time away? I just tuned in. Yeah, I'm taking time off. I'm hoping to do another show next week. I'd like to end with the pay-per-view show. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking some time off. I got a lot of stuff to.
Yeah, that the China card after
China
is a little interesting.
According to rules, you can't bet 94% of that card.
Wait, what?
I said according to rules, certain rules. I thought you had some rules.
Oh, you have certain rules.
Wow, that's interesting.
some certain kind of wrestling you just never back.
It's about heart. It's about heart. Bad luck, Chuck says I got the over 2.5. I see this one playing out with a lot of ground action. Yep.
I can see that.
Yep. And even on the feet, neither one's crazy dangerous, and they're both pretty durable outside the.
Isn't Claudia taking this fight on short notice too? Somewhat short notice.
I'm pretty sure she is.
I don't know how. Yeah, because Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins was supposed to fight Mirart. Yeah,
Rendon. Sorry, Rendon.
Yeah, because it's like, how did this girl even get in the UFC? She didn't go through the contender series or nothing like that.
She hasn't. Really
she's pretty. That's probably
competition.
That's how she got on. If you look at her Tapology photo.
Yep,
decent.
But
can she fight? But can you fight? What's Sean Strickland? What's he say? What's his motto? Yeah, he said because life's already hard enough for him, so life's easy for the pretty girls. He goes, I root for the ugly ones.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it, unfortunately. So
I used to like them, but I'll be at work. What day? Saturday. I'll be getting up at 3:30 in the morning.
Saturday at 3 a.m. It'll start your time.
Yeah, I'll be going into work. So I'll get up at 3:30 on Saturday.
There you go. Perfect time for you.
Bro. Everything sucks, bro.
I'll be sleeping until at least 7. So
must be nice. Men's bantamweight, Cortavius Ramos versus Gaston Balanos. I'll start this one. Cortavius Ramos is like freaking undeserving of the. He's explosive, but like if you watch his contender series fights, like he gets annihilated by Ramos in the first round, right? Then he has a boring win over that Michael Lombardo, and then that was the night they signed him, and Dana White was like, "We're going to give you a chance," but didn't sign Torres Finney, who like fought an actual tough ass dude from City Kickboxing and all that. So I don't know. Ramos, man, he's very explosive and dangerous in that first round and a half. He's well rounded. He's got like some crazy spin kicks. He's got some super powerful body kicks. You seen him hurt Lombardo and a bunch of people on the regional scene with them body kicks. Powerful offensive and defensive wrestling, and he's pretty dangerous, and he's got pretty good defensive jiu-jitsu. You've seen Lombardo had him in a couple bad spots, but a lot of times in fights, man, he can trust his speed and power and get reckless and get caught in exchanges, just like he did with Ramos. Gaston Balanos, this dude's got world-class kickboxing experience and some Muay Thai. I don't know, his style of kickboxing and Muay Thai to me doesn't like translate to MMA well. I think it's like the small gloves or something, because like just the way he is, he's not that fast. Like he's like long and throws these long straight punches, and he like needs time to set all this shit up. And a lot of times, like against Marcus McGee, he's getting beat to the punch in that fight so many times. But Marcus McGee's a beast, dude. Like he's the dark horse of the division right now.
I wish he was a little bit younger. He's kind of on the older side.
Yeah, and more active. I don't know what's up, but he said that's what his problem was. Like he was supposed to fight when he was like 27. He was supposed to be like getting to the UFC, but he had some accidents and a couple different injuries where he couldn't even get to it till his third 3. Now he's only fought like 3 times,
maybe 3, yeah.
But Balanos, man, like I said, he's got technical striking. He'll counter your kicks with powerful leg kicks, body kicks. He's got some good power in his hands, but he's kind of slow. But he's going to be big in this fight. He's going to be 3 inches taller with an inch of reach. I don't like the way that he takes damage. I don't know if it's just because maybe McGee hits so damn hard, but dude, he took a lot of damage in that fight. Got beat up, and like I said, he just seems slow, man. At 135. His wrestling and the get-up game's getting better. He sucked at first. You seen him taking losses in Bellator over low-level guys, but it's getting a little better. You've seen even against Aaron Phillips. It's not like he's the best fighter, but yeah, man, this is a tough fight to call, honestly. I'm going to take Ramos. I really don't want to, but I'm going to take him just for the grappling upside. But like, you know what I mean? If this just stays striking, Balanos could easily catch him with something big. But Ramos is going to have a big speed advantage, and he does have a pretty decent top game, even though you see like on the contender series, Lombardo that he fought was completely happy playing off his back. You know what I mean? He's a jiu-jitsu guy, so he was happy just to be on the ground. He wasn't trying to get up. But if they get up, man, it could be tough. Give me Ramos because Balanos slows down a little bit, and the grappling that he doesn't have. But man, it's tough.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not as confident either with this pick, but I'm going with Ramos. However you say it, I can't even say it. Ramos. Romulus. Ramius to win this fight too, just because, like you said, the wrestling and grappling upside. I think, Gaston, he's shown very bad takedown defense. He doesn't really know what to do when he is taken down. Not to say that Ramos is, the greatest BJJ guy in the world, but I think it's night and day. On the feet, it can get close, though. I will say, Gaston is no slouch on the feet, but when you get him on the mat, that's where his weakness is, and that's basically the breakdown for me. And I'm going to go with Ramos. I'm definitely not betting this fight. Ain't no way, because I can see Gaston maybe landing a good shot and knocking him out or something crazy, and I'm not going to pay what is it, minus 218. So it's not terrible, but if he was like minus 150, maybe, but. UFC debut. He didn't really look. He didn't even look that great on the Dana White Contender Series. So, he's got a lot of cool finishes in the regional scene, but this isn't the regional scene anymore. That's cool, but show me. You didn't show me on Dana White Contender Series. How you're going to show me now with Gaston, who's not that bad, but you can make him look bad, but you have to prove to me first, which he hasn't done yet. So, I'll say by decision. I think both guys are pretty tough. And you're going to probably have to sub Gaston to get him out of there. I don't think it's going to be a KO. I know McGee was able to get him a standing KO, but I think Ramos.
Dude, McGee put so much damage on his ass, though.
Yeah,
from just start to finish, had him hurt.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to have a lot of bets on this card. I mean, spoiler alert, guys. There might be three bets for me. Keeping it light this time.
Yep. Jeez, that live rosin to get you every time.
Yeah,
dude,
it does.
Shout out Dev. Yeah, dude, that was good. That's why I can't wait.
I was super focused. I'm boom,
dude, Johnny went from you was hyped up, all hyped.
I was whiskey, whiskey John, and then I'm just
Patty's butt. I call it Patty's butt whiskey, dude. We had the pouches with it.
That was fun.
I can't wait till we can go to another one, though, dude. Like I said, I'm still down to do all that. I'm still going to come comment on the show. I just ain't going to be doing all my tape stuff, all the crazy stuff. But one day, man, you'll keep it going, and then something happen. Shout out MMA Jesus 420 Dev, the dude, man.
What's up, Dev?
Been talking with him since the beginning of this whole thing, man, and appreciate him coming out. Everybody check him out. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that. Yeah, JJ. JJ said, excuse me, kind of bummed Kamala didn't get elected, but then my wife's boyfriend said Trump is going to help me too. Yep.
That's good.
That's how it'll be, man.
Your wife's boyfriend's a smart man.
But yeah, man, doesn't matter who you voted for. Jesus still loves you. That's
true. As long as you vote, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just,
if you didn't vote, then you don't have anything to say what happens. So them's the rules. You can't complain and you can't.
As long as our country does great, dude. That's all that matters. That's what we need, bro. I'm just so I want if he really would let Elon Musk come in and do what is it where he's just gonna audit basically everything, the efficiency, bro. You know how much money that would save our money or our
he said he can save the US $2 trillion. That's a lot.
Dude, I seen a thing, not to talk about politics because it doesn't have nothing to do with either side, but it's just said that there's so many government agencies that the government doesn't know how many government agencies there are because there's so many agencies and subdivisions and sub agencies and this that they don't even know. How the fuck you're just paying people at this point.
But, less is more, guys. Less is more.
Less is more. Yeah, pass on this fight for sure.
100%.
No, he's a bantamweight. Because CD and them's all bantamweights. He does. He's short though.
But he's short. I was gonna say he's kind of short, but he might be thick, but he's too short.
Yep. Bunny Hunter with the dono said free at last. Free at last. Let's go. Bunny been on the Trump train, baby. All the time. He said, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. America flags, he's back. Yep. Bunny Hunter knows what time it is. A shout out Bunny Hunter for the dono for being literally here since the beginning of the show with us, dude, and talking smack the whole time with us and being fucking awesome. So shout out Bunny Hunter. Congratulations on the baby. Getting married, man. You got a lot of stuff going on in life, and that's awesome. Wish you nothing but the best.
Epi's spitting facts right now.
He said soon we will see Elite. Yeah, you see they're taking over the wrestling, bro. Technical. The wrestling's about technicality. Soon we see Elite Japanese grapplers in MMA. But national, is the they're bro. The one dude teched like the champion from last year. The dude goes in, just techs that dude, one of the Russians. The Japanese dude goes in there. But we already got, what's the one little dude? Nakamura, Rinya. That dude's a bad mofo. And
where's
then
he at? Is he fighting next card or in China?
China, he might. But Nakamura's a beast. Obviously Tatsuro, that kid's a savage to be his age and to do what he's already done. But I'm with you on that, man. Balanos performance against Phil. Yeah, it showed that his grappling's catching up. He's not fighting. I don't know. He hasn't fought. Who Fernie? Was that the last person he fought? Fernie Garcia?
Sounds familiar.
Oh, I thought she was like, what?
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. From the window.
Yeah.
Johnny gonna snipe some live bets instead. Yeah.
You know what? I've been doing pretty good with live betting.
Killing the live bets? Okay.
Just for fun. I'm like, and I kind of like roll it over. So I start with like $20, and if I win, I'm like, okay, I'll roll this to the next one. If it's like 45, I'm like 45 for the next one. Then I stop. I'm like, okay, we're good. I'll start over.
Be on the lookout. KO round 1 worth a dart throw to me. Yeah, man, because both these dudes are gonna be throwing heat. Oh, for sure, Dirty Reg. Us Europeans will pay more for these wars now, unfortunately. Hey, man, they're about to stop them wars. That's the difference.
That's the thing. If Trump stops it, then we're all good. Everyone's good. Everyone.
That's
what should have tried to happen in the last.
No, war's not good for nobody except people that make weapons and shit, man. War ain't good for nobody. No country, no people, no nothing. People making weapons. Hopefully we stop it all.
Just stop, please. There's no point.
Bidenomics wrestling. Sup, y'all. I like a couple spots on this card, but not the best betting card. You the real deal ones. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Brian. I agree with that whole statement. The whole damn
I'm going to do 3 bets.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I don't even know.
And I only have 2. I got to find one more. But I always do odd number of bets. I don't know why. Just a thing. Whenever I do an even number of bet, I always feel like I lose. Just superstitious.
Next fight, men's bantamweight, Cody Stamann and Damon Blackshear. Let you start this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. One of the good ones that are left anyways. But Cody Stamann, he's a well-rounded guy. He's got good boxing, kind of has little T-Rex arms, good wrestling too. He needs to watch his neck sometimes against really good grapplers, but I think he's okay in this spot. But durable, pretty good cardio. It's an overall good guy, but Damon's also very well rounded. He's got good striking, good grappling, good wrestling too. I think he's got better submissions, better grappling, but Cody might have better wrestling, good, especially for the takedowns too. If Damon wants to try to take this fight to the mat, I'm really interested to see what happens in this fight. Actually, I do think this line is a little wide personally, but I think the right fighter for the pick is Blackshear. I think he's just a little bit more dangerous. If this fight does get to the mat, I do worry for Cody if Blackshear is the one to take him down or maybe take the back. But I think Cody's probably going to want to keep this fight on the feet. I think that's where his best advantage is. But, Damon's a good striker too. So it is a little worrisome that he did get knocked out in like 20 seconds against Montel, but he did take that, it's about it's 5 or 6 months from that. So hopefully everything's cool. Stamann, he's kind of on a 2-fight losing streak too. He got outworked by Taylor Lapilus, and the Andrade was a weird one too. So, I think it'll be a close decision, but I think Blackshear should be able to win this one. And if there is a finish, it's probably going to be on a Blackshear side. So give me Blackshear to win by decision.
Yeah.
I don't like the line. It's too wide though.
That line is wide, but
it's the right side though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of this last card was great for betting on paper anyways, if you won, because all the lines were like pretty close. This one is one of those where you're like, this is the right side, but how can I bet it?
Yeah,
because it doesn't make sense.
Right. Yeah, because Cody Stamann will have better wrestling, as in like a better wrestling background. Because they're both, I think Damon Blackshear was like a state champ in Virginia, like in wrestling, something like that. Went to state or a state champ. And then Cody Stamann's like college NC, Division I wrestler, I think Michigan State. So But that doesn't always necessarily translate in fighting. You know, like we've seen Grant Dawson take down Marco Madsen. John Jones used to beat people like Ryan Bader, out wrestled him cleanly, but I like in actual college, he probably wouldn't have. But yeah, man, Demond's gonna be a lot bigger, 4 inches taller with 8 inches of reach, almost 8-inch reach advantage. He throws a lot of kicks. He throws some decent punches. He has a little bit of power, but he's not really knocking dudes out. But he's a big, strong dude. He can hold you against the cage, land the takedowns. Obviously, he's got good jiu-jitsu. If you don't, you see him twister Jose Johnson pretty easily. But Cody Stamann's got good wrestling. He's got good jiu-jitsu too. I mean, he's fought some pretty good guys. The only one that really got him was like Aljamain Sterling hit him with the Suleiman stretch on his, Said Nurmagomedov hit him with the choke. Yep. But other than that, he's usually pretty defensively sound, but he's just a low output. He's a boxer wrestler, and he doesn't have any power on the feet really. And he doesn't really have good jiu-jitsu when he gets takedowns. You know, he doesn't really get to sink the hook. His fucking legs are that long, so he doesn't really sink the hooks in and start doing a lot of stuff. He really would just hold you down.
He's a little muscle hamster.
Yep. I would like to see him and Sean Shirk fight from back in the day. That would have been a decent fight. But like you said, the line seems off in this, but I'm going to take Blackshear just off volume. Cody Stamann, he's only 34, but he's like seems to be getting a little older. You know what I mean? He's been getting beat up. Like Blapolis beat him up. We had that over 2.5 in that. Remember, he landed some pretty big shots on him, dude.
Yep. And I don't mind the over. What is it?
Yeah, because I don't see Stamann.
It's crazy. It's like minus 400. Never mind.
Stamann's not finishing Blackshear on the feet or the ground, and then Blackshear ain't finishing Stamann on the feet. Stamann's real durable, but like maybe on the ground he could catch him, but I doubt it. I mean, you
gotta get his neck somehow.
Remember? Well, I don't know if I would say that dude. What was it? Luan? What was the Luan dude he beat? That was supposed to be a great jiu-jitsu dude. Stamann just beat him up everywhere.
Oh,
Luan Lacerda. Yeah. So he just beat him up everywhere. So he's got good defensive wrestling, but I'm taking Blackshear, but just not super confident.
Yeah. I'm like medium confident. I just don't like the line. Otherwise, I would bet it.
Yeah.
If it was minus 2, I'll even say 220. I'd be okay with it.
And if Blackshear wasn't coming off getting his face punched off.
And that's true too.
And he doesn't really have any good wins. He's just fought really close. He had a decent fight with Basharat. He had a good fight with Zalal. But like, as far as wins is like Jose Johnson, and then he had a good fight with Bautista. You know what I mean?
Another thing is a little.
Is it? What's his record in the UFC, dude? He's got to be like
fucking 2-3, probably, right? It is
2-3. He beat Jose Johnson and Luan Lacerda, and then
there was the draw.
With the draw,
so,
yeah. So
okay.
2-3.
So he lost to Basharat. Okay, the good Basharat.
Batista and Jackson.
Okay.
Bro, who wins out of Montel Jackson and Fareed? That's a good fight. And Fareed was minus like 500. Or no, he was minus like 250. I think Jackson was.
You're not going to like it. I'm going to say Montel.
Maybe. He's so big, and if he can stop that'd be a good fight.
He's got the wrestling to stop the grappling for sure.
Dixon said Nakamura's a bona fide bum. I don't know about that. He's young. He's young, but I didn't like, but Fernie Garcia's usually tough to finish. But yeah, man.
Didn't he finish Fernie?
I don't think he finished Fernie.
Okay, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think he finished.
Fernie got finished recently.
Somebody finished him recently. Yeah. But it wasn't Nakamura. It was somebody. Damon Blackshear for me here. Saba says Jackson's KO last time was crazy.
Hyder Emil.
Hyder. He finished Fernie. Hyder Emil, fucking savage though.
He
goes hard in the paint. Goes hard in the paint, especially in that first round.
He does.
Yeah, dude, straight down the pipe, put him out. Robertson, Blackshear. I think they both get it done. They got tough opponents, but yeah.
Robertson,
you guys on in the beef between Dana White?
I don't care about that beef.
Dana White all day. I'm Dana White, man. I'm Team Dana White.
If I had to pick a side, I'll pick Dana White.
The sport needs Dana White, dude. The sport needs Dana White. Like people don't understand how bad. Like he not only did he help make it, but just the fact that how he has the top people fight the top people. We need that. I think Cody's age, starts showing. I thought he was like 37, but he's only 34. But I thought he was.
I thought he was younger. I thought he was like 32, 30, like at most.
He's been in the UFC for. I remember his first fight that I watched him fight Tom Duquesnoy. Duquesnoy. Remember that? How do you pronounce that shit?
I don't remember that fight.
Dude, that was like 8 years. That dude was supposed to be like the next big thing. Duquois, I think is how you pronounce it. It's been a minute. And Cody Stamann came in and fucking beat him and shit all over the party for him. Yeah, Tom, yeah, he was young. He was 15-1 at the time that kid was. He's only 31 now, so that was a while ago. But he like fought like one more time, beat a dude, and then retired. Tom Duquois. Anybody remember that dude? But yeah, huge biggest. Yeah, Montel Jack's got them giant hands. America all day long. He said he got Cody plus 200. Okay, ends in split decision. It could be a close fight back and forth.
I would just do Cody by decision, Dev. He ain't gotta get a finish.
True that.
You can get a little bit more juice.
That Saeed choke was toy.
Yeah,
very toy. Very tight. How many finishes this card?
I'm gonna say like 7.
How many fights are there?
12.
I'm gonna say 4. That's about been about. Oh, that's been about.
I think there's gonna be a good amount.
We'll see.
Even though I think all of them I said decision so far. I better get on that.
Say it ain't so. You still going be tweeting about specific fights, or you just done so? I don't know. I mean, see, I'm still gonna be watching fights. I'm gonna be putting in DraftKings lineups and stuff. So, because like that's fun. It makes me watch every fight because I don't really want to be driving to the casino. And if I bet, it would just be I'd have like $100, like you said, Johnny, and just do little things. Because I'm not going to do enough studying and probably bet live maybe, but maybe, like if it's like 2 dudes I don't need to do tape on, I just want to put something up. Yeah, I'll probably post some. And I'm thinking about maybe I'll put up some pics or something sometimes. But I'm gonna take a little bit off. I'm gonna take like a month and chill.
You can still do like
what is it called? Decompress.
Yeah, you can still do the circle picks.
Yeah, I might do some stuff because, like, dude, like I said, I could sit and do it. I could keep my Patreon going and sit and do it and just be like this off of what I fucking know and all that. But I know everybody's like, you don't need to go watch this. Maybe I don't. I don't know, but I feel like I need to put into work if I'm doing it. That's what I like to do. But got a little method. I don't know how it went so far. Of course, I literally won like 85% of the time for 2 fucking years. Then all of a sudden, for 8 months, I can't pick a fight. It doesn't even make any sense. It's like. And this year has sucked. It's been a while. There's been the judges, a lot of old people getting old quick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you think that like, oh, they're only 34. And then they come out like Ortega washed and dried. Like he didn't look too terrible against Yair. And then he comes out terrible. But like this whole bunch
terrible against Yair. But after the first round, Yair gassed.
Terrible. But yeah, man, I feel like maybe even too, when I'm watching the fights, I might put shit like some bad decisions. I want to do something, but we'll see. Cody and Johnny, have you seen the video of Dana White slapping his wife? How do you? Yeah, no. Yeah, didn't she hit him first though? I've seen it. No, I've seen it.
It's not a great look.
No. But bro,
I don't
also though, listen, I don't condone none of that, but I've also been places where I've seen other people get into it, and it's like, damn, I've seen girls smacking dudes in the face, throwing drinks, doing stuff. And if somebody else is crazy drunk, when 2 people's drunk, you never know what's going to happen. That's why I don't even condone getting smashed like that, because they were at like a fucking New Year's Eve party or something crazy. But no, hell no, don't hit no girls, don't do none of that.
Vice versa, just no hitting. How about that?
Yeah, keep your fucking hands to yourself. Be nice. That's what I'm saying, dude. My thing, like I try to, dude, that's why they'll be like, man, you're passive aggressive or something. It's like, no, dude, I'm actually could be mean, but I try to be really nice, because then if I'm nice to you, you're nice back to me, and then we don't have to be mean. We don't have to see who gets meaner. Just be nice. So why not still make videos, but switch the format? Don't give out picks, just talk about MMA. That's what I wanted to do. I kind of pigeonholed myself in a little corner of doing the bet stuff. I want to, because I feel like I have so much more to offer MMA than to just make bets. But then like that was my fun thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure some stuff out. I'm gonna figure some stuff out. It just really right now it's been just sucking balls, dude. A lot of stress from different ways, but it'll be all right. We'll get back. But I appreciate that though. Because like I said, without even doing tape or nothing, obviously I can just tell you these 2 fighters, all right, this is what I think is gonna happen. But there's so much that Donald Trump took before you break, and now he's coming. Yeah.
True.
Coming back strong.
Facts.
Didn't she hit him? Yeah. I don't know. I think she did, but Can't touch some people.
I can't remember. I want to say yeah. I mean, that could be true. I can't remember.
Now, don't hit nobody. Nobody should hit nobody.
Don't hit anybody,
especially girls though, because that's the worst.
It.
Bro, that's the worst thing you see though. Like on I like to watch backyard. I like off, bro. I probably watched not as much recently, but for like 8 years, I probably watched every backyard fight on YouTube. Like I love every fight, and there's nothing worse than seeing when girls, like especially guys they don't know, they go up and hit them or something. The dude's like, that's it never works out well.
Yeah.
All right, so this one I didn't get to do no tape on the other guy, so I hope you did.
Who is it?
Men's probably welterweight. Not. We got Elizu Zaleski.
Oh no, I didn't.
Versus Scroggins, and I didn't do no tape. I didn't even because I just seen it today. Can anybody in the chat tell us about this other Scroggins dude?
Let's see.
I'll
let you know. I'm gonna pick Zaleski dos Santos because I know he's old. He's 37 years old, but this guy's coming in on short notice. Always a big red flag. But let
me see some stuff about him.
I'm trying to look around
here. It hasn't been working out on just fading the short notice dudes lately though. Who's like some people that's been whipping some ass? I know somebody came in on short notice and whipped some ass, like Zalal came in against Billy Q, but there's been some more recently.
But I'm trying to think. Let me see who he. So like with his, he hasn't really fought the best competition. He's fighting guys that are
okay.
0-2.
I'm going to tell you this. Here's one thing though, right off the bat. All I had to do is scroll down a little bit. This man's 7-0, and he's fighting with Trey Ogden as his head coach. Marathon. They're like undefeated in the UFC, aren't they? Or maybe they might have just took a loss. I think they had somebody just fight.
Yeah, somebody did lose.
Armfield. I think Armfield trains with them, but he didn't lose.
He didn't lose that fight.
I think that's who it is.
But he's not fighting the greatest guys. 19, 14, 9 and 17, 5, 4, 6, 4, 3, 2, 0, 0. Mm-hmm. I mean, he looks like he's got pretty good grappling. He's got a couple submissions.
Yeah, but this man was 8-0 as an amateur, and now he's fucking 7-0. That's 15-0. He's
short notice though.
3 KOs, 2 subs, 2 decisions as an amateur.
I'm going Zaleski.
He's guillotine. Yeah, he's not he's definitely not finishing him, but you never know. This is the type of dude. How old is he?
He's like, what was he? Let me look.
28. I don't know. Let me see. I'll see if I can find what's the line on it? Do you know, or did they even have one yet?
Since I think they have it out. It is
right here, -5. Zaleski's -525.
It makes sense.
He's a hardened veteran, and he's good everywhere. And outside of getting finished, I didn't like how he slowed down against Randy Brown in that 3rd round. That sucked. I had a bet on him, and he got beat the 1st round. And then he beats Randy Brown the 2nd round. It looked like he was taking over, and then he comes out and he just like slowed down, didn't do much in the 3rd. I don't know. It sucks kind of. I'm gonna pick
Zaleski.
My pick's gonna be Zaleski, but I would like to watch some tape on this other dude.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do that one.
Let's see, John Jones versus Dana White. Why?
That'd be wild.
Scroggins is code for hibbity dibbity. They brought in Scroggins just to try and boost the terrible KO stats. Yep, shameful from the UFC. But also I didn't take it. Dixon said, the only thing I can say is that I like Zaleski by unanimous decision. Specifically, Zaleski has absolutely no reason to risk losing to his nobody chasing a finish up, and he has nothing to prove. The other dude's
durable too, and he doesn't really have that finishing ability anymore.
C Diddy by submission. The bookie man, what's up, bro? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Zaleski gets in. This dude's on short notice. You got to take that in too. So he's only on what, like a fucking couple days. I mean, I'm sure the UFC probably knew about it last week. So he's maybe not have the best cardio, but like I said, training with Trey Ogden, he'll come in with a good game plan. 15-0, never been finished. So it seems like he can make it to the bell. I would say Zaleski, but I don't. It's a tough one.
I'm not gonna bet it, but he should win.
Here's a weird one for me. Men's middleweight, Mansour Abdul Malik versus Dusko Todorovich. How you see this one going down, Johnny?
Yeah, so we got a Serbian fighter. My wife is Serbian, we all know. Obviously she's gonna be rooting for Dusko. Proud Serbian, and she will be rooting for Dusko 190%. Unfortunately, I cannot root for Dusko. I mean, I'll root for him, but I can't pick him, I should say. I am going to pick Abdul Malik here. I do think he's got good striking. I think he's got the power to knock out Dushko, and I don't trust Dushko's chin. And he doesn't move his head. He's very hittable. He is pretty good. He does have power himself. He's very dangerous, but he's a killer be killed kind of fighter, and I just can't trust him at this stage. He is coming off of that knee injury from what's his name? Duncan. And I think it's been like a year and a half. It's been a while. Let me look exactly and see how far that was, if I can find it. It's been about a year and a half. So he's got a little bit of ring rust here. So coming off an injury, so it's another little red flag. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Malik to win this one, probably by knockout and probably in the first or second round. I think one of these guys is gonna get a finish, and it's probably gonna be Malik.
Dude, I'm taking Dusko Todorovich.
You do it.
Bro, this man, sir, dude, did you guys watch the Contender Series? That Wes Schultz is not fucking good. That dude's not good. I watched Dylan Bucka. Yep, I've seen Dusko do way better. I've seen him knock out Michelle Pereira. But listen, Mansour Abdul Malik is not good. Like, dude, well, not saying he's not good, but this dude has no cardio. I've seen Dusko go 3 hard rounds with Gregory Rodriguez, right? This dude fucking gassed out in the second round so bad that Wes Schultz started fucking him up. He's sitting there holding himself up. Wes has his back. Luckily, though, Wes was on short notice in that fight, and he fucking gasses out after whooping on this dude in the second, and then this dude finishes him. Like, this dude's not ready for the UFC, in my opinion. Like, he came out, went hard as shit on Wes Schultz. I seen go watch Wes Schultz versus fucking Dylan Bucka, who we know Dylan Bucka's not good. Dylan Bucka dominated that dude from start to finish. This dude, like, Mansour's an athletic dude, and he's got good striking. He's got good wrestling. A fraud. But listen, Dusko's got really good wrestling too. Like, and he's not really that chinny. Like, he got knocked out by fucking Chidi with them elbows. That's gonna put anybody out. But he went hard, Puna Haley too. When we didn't know him, he's just throwing complete heat. But against Gregory Rodriguez, didn't look bad, dude. He was about to beat that Christian Leroy Duncan. That dude's not even fucking good either. But his knee went out. But like, I watched Malik. I don't think he's ready for the UFC yet. He's 6-0. Right. But like, dude, against Schultz, he completely gassed out. And if you gas out, if you go hard with Dusko in the first round, who's been in there with a lot of tough guys, like I said, if you watch the fight with Gregory Rodriguez, like, Gregory clearly wins that fight, but Gregory Rodriguez is a fucking savage. Like, what would he do to Mansour Abdul Malik? Like, he would finish that. That dude gassed against Wes Schultz. And I had a bet on him in that Contender Series. And I'm like, oh my God, because you watched him kind of fold. But then he's so big, and he actually stayed in it and didn't fully let him submit him. And then Wes Schultz, once he was done doing whatever, he just completely gassed and finished. But, dude, I thought my bet was done. I'm like, oh, my God, he just gave up because he gassed out so bad, dude, after the first round. And I don't think that he comes out. Like, Dusko's got good striking, pretty good movement. His defense is weird how he just leans his head back. But, like, he's fought very high-level dudes. He's knocked out Michelle Pereira, like, outside the UFC, and just fought tough dudes in the UFC. But I can't back that dude that I seen gas after 1 round, dude. And it wasn't even the hardest round. It was against Wes Schultz, which Dusko Todorovich fucking smoke him. So it's not like I'm betting Dusko, but like, I'm not betting that dude. I seen gas out after 1 round on the Contender Series. I just think that dude's not ready for the UFC yet. And even though Dusko's like got some losses against tough UFC dudes, I mean, fucking Chidi, Gregory Rodriguez, people like that.
So we just bet the under. How about that?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if Dusko finishes that, dude. Like, I don't know if that, you know what I mean?
If Dusko doesn't finish him, he's going to lose.
What I'm saying, I think Dusko's almost as big as him, like in height, maybe not the reach, but I think he has the wrestling to keep it standing. And I think that dude's going to be throwing big shots, and Dusko can dodge them. And if he can survive, and like I said, he ate Gregory Rodriguez shots for 3 rounds. That's hard to do.
Well, this is Dusko's striking defense.
Yeah, he does do that, but he's fighting away.
He doesn't put his hands up at all.
This is the least experienced guy he's ever fought.
I get it.
And this dude's basically just a wrestler with some power on his feet. You know what I mean? Like some raw. But I'm not backing him just because I can't. I can't back a gasser. You know what I mean? Gassers are just terrible to back. But so I would say just be careful on it.
Yeah. Well, he's like minus what, 380? It's something
crazy. Yeah, and it's a Contender Series.
380. I would never bet that on this.
Just go watch. All I ask, go watch the second round of the Wes Schultz fight and tell me you feel comfortable against him against any.
I feel comfortable picking him to win.
Right.
I am not betting him. No way.
Saba
No way,
says Dusko
no
will
how.
get smoked. Cody, stop saying the script. Mrs. K, send it over to you. Hey, $100,
Did she
$100,
text
man.
you?
I gotta
Did
do
she text you?
$100 is $100. I gotta stand up for him. But no, dude, like only because I seen this dude gas and I can't back a gasser. I refuse to back a gasser, dude. Not to expose him, maybe get Dusko round 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. Mansur round 1, bro. He gassed back, bro. He was like, and Wes Schultz is so fucking terrible. Hate to say it, but that dude's not good. Like, and he started with like, did you watch that? Did you have a bet on Mansur? When I watched it, I had the feeling
I believe I did actually.
And I'm like, oh my God. Like, when you see somebody like like he couldn't get the takedown, takes a sloppy takedown. No, Wes Schultz pushes him down, takes his back, and like you're like, oh my God. Because in the first round, he's destroying him. He's more like explosive, athletic, fast. Second round, he don't get a takedown, dude. And he death gassed. And if you do that against Dusko, he's got the striking to put you out. Dusko's not gonna gas out. And if he gets on top of you, he's going to elbow you out, pound you out. So it's crazy. But I'm not going to be betting him, but I do like him. New York Robert in the building said Cody has jewels in all his breakdowns. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. I wanted to keep doing them. But like I said, without the betting, it seemed kind of pointless. Plus, then I'm still gonna have to do the tape. And like I said, I'm gonna get my job shit, all my stuff together. I'll be back at some point, but it's gonna be a while. Maybe like 6, 7, 8 months or a year.
6, 7, 8 months a year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
That ain't a minute.
It's gonna be a minute. But I would like to do videos where I just like look at upcoming fights and just be like not break down a card, but be like, oh, this is a good fight. I would pick this person. Like just picks, or just talk about news and MMA and stuff like that and do all that. I would like to do that, but I don't know, dude. It sucks. Like I said, man, you start these channels, you put in a ton of work, and then like either people go to it or they don't, and they don't go to ours as much as like these other giant ass channels. So it kind of sucks, but we'll be back. This fight's fucking weird. Another weird one. Men's middleweight. Trayshawn Gore versus Antonio Choli. I'll start this off.
This is disgusting, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's fucking hard to trust either. What we got, Choli's got like 1 fight or 2 fights in the last like 5.5 years.
Yeah.
Giant dude with like decent striking, straight punches. You didn't really get to see it too much against Magomedov because he kind of came out, tried to grapple so hard in the first round. He was gassed after the first 4 minutes. But powerful straight punches, okay wrestling, okay grappling, and he has 5 subs, decent jiu-jitsu, decent ground and pound on top if he can get you to the ground. But like I said, he hasn't really fought for a while. Bro, it's so weird. He has a loss to Jacob Volkman. I believe that was his nickname, Jacob Christmas Volkman, which is weird because that dude is like a 155er. So I don't even know how the fuck that dude was 6'5", 80. Even Volkman must have been fighting up a weight class. But Trayshawn Gore, he's got pretty good striking. He's a southpaw. He's got good power. He's got powerful leg kicks. Actually, he switched stances. Strong, like when he's strong wrestling. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You've seen him yank freaking Josh Frem's head off his neck, dude, with that little backwards bulldog choke or whatever he had in. Tough, hits hard. Pretty good cardio. You've seen like in the Brian Battle fight and stuff for if it goes later. I mean, most of his fights have been ending earlier, either if it's for him or against him. But he's coming off injury. He's supposed to fight Bo Nickel, been off for a while. He hasn't fought in 2 years. He's only 4-2. Fought on the Tough Show, did pretty decent on there. This fight's so fucking tough to call because who knows? They're both, yeah, because it's like to bet this, you're guessing. But I mean, I guess
you're gonna bet there's one bet you do.
I guess I go, yeah, the under, because they both should be doing something. Or I'm going to take Trayshawn Gore just because, like, more proven. Only because he's more proven, but I wouldn't bet this fighter on.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him. Choli's only got 2 fights. Proven? Choli's only got 2 fights, 5.5 years.
Yeah, but he's got 6 fights total.
yeah, but I mean, we've seen
he hasn't looked good in any of them, except he just held Josh Frem's neck.
I thought he beat Brian Battle. I had a bet on that too. I was pissed. I thought he beat Brian Battle though too in that fight. Dropped him.
He did not.
But No, how you see it going down then, Yanni K? You're so fucking smart.
Yeah, I think when I was saying there's only one bet to make in this fight, it's dog or pass. I'm gonna go Choli. I'm picking him.
Okay.
Why not? I don't trust either guy at all.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna give me the plus money on this guy, he's gonna be 5 inches taller. He's gonna be a little bit bigger. It's gonna work out better in his grappling. I think he does need to grapple in this fight. And Tresean Gore, you know, he's super low volume, but he does pack a punch, and he's just not good. But neither is Anton, whatever his freaking name is, Choli is either. So I'm just gonna take a shot on him, see what happens. Definitely not betting this fight whatsoever. I think this is the dumbest fight on the card.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I think they just literally put it on there just to put it on there. So
someone's getting fired. Probably.
Choli is going up to 185. He did fight at 170, so he might have a little bit more.
Oh, sure.
But that was at 170 though.
Well, Shara's fights.
This is 185 now.
Right? Well,
I thought Shara was 170.
He's the opposite of 170.
Never mind.
185.
Then just scrap what I just said. So give me
scrapped from the record.
Scrapped. Give me Choli to win. I'm gonna say he gets a submission. There's my finish. There's a finish. Let's go.
Okay. All right. I don't mind it.
Let's this fight. Stay away. Dog or pass. Degenerates only.
Dude, I hope I'm wrong, but I hate that fight. I mean, I think that
I'm going Tyson.
Paul B. Dude, Tyson, fucking 6 years old. You cannot.
Just takes one punch, baby.
You can't take a punch in the face, bro. I made so much money when they let me bet Vitor Belfort roided out against 57-year-old Evander Holyfield, and he's slow. He's like, come here, and the dude's just fucking Vitor's moving and hitting him, and he can't take a punch because he's 56 years old. Your fucking balance is gone. Them dudes' brains already. Bro, I hate to see it. I swear, like, I think that it's gonna be like looked bad. Because it's a fucking young, probably roided up dude beating up an old guy. Like, you wouldn't even want to let a fucking 58-year-old. I know, I get it, it's Mike Tyson, but if you was somewhere, you wouldn't, and you was with a badass 58-year-old, and then they wanted to fight some badass, tough fucking 27-year-old, you'd be like, nah, bro, that dude's old. Like, don't. But I hope it goes the other way. But dude, it's an old man, and you're slow, and you're an old man, and you're not gonna be able to take a punch. And I don't want to see. I fucking love Mike Tyson. I don't want to see Jake Paul's fucking punk ass fucking do him dirty, dude. Winner claps Stern's cheeks. Yeah. What's the line on that fight? Is there a line, the way to bet that Paul fight?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna miss you too, Tyler. Man, everybody check out Tyler too. 138 MMA. Great, great dude. Great show. Puts out all kinds of excellent information for all the different fights. Contender series, all that stuff. Yep. I'm gonna miss you, man. We all did some really, really good shows together. I'll never back Gore. I just don't think he's good. Yeah.
This is mainly a fade on Gore.
Cody, you got to take the new Nick Diaz route. Have y'all seen what he's doing on Cameo? People are paying Nick for a shout out or a birthday message, and all Nick is sending is a 2-second clip of.
Sheesh.
That's a fucking Diaz move right there. That's what Diaz move. He's scamming people now. Yeah. No, that's why I didn't make it in this fucking. That's why my shit didn't blow up as big. If I was out here fucking, if I could just get behind the thing and sit in my room and be like, and fucking act retarded a little bit. You know what I mean? I'd probably have a lot more, but it's hard for me being like a realist to just sit there. I'm trying to just give you information, and it was working when I was winning, but it's hard for me to get retarded, man. It's hard. It's hard for me. No, I didn't. I hope not, man. I hope not. Got knocked out by Cody.
That is true.
Bro, that made me so mad, but we all know how that works out. I had such a giant bet on Gore.
I don't believe you're picking him personally.
I just can't pick Choli. I just can't do it. And I watched Gore on The Ultimate Fighter, and he looked good on there, dude.
He looked terrible until he got knockowts.
He beat up Urbina. He beat up somebody else that was decent.
Yeah, the Michael dude that sucked.
Which
that
one?
Petrosky won like twice against. What's his name?
Gilmore.
That
dude is all right, man.
That guy sucks.
He's fucking garbage.
Sucks.
Yeah, both these dudes. I wouldn't bet on this fight.
Dog or pass? You do not bet Tresean Gore at favorite, bro.
And he's chalk. What's the line on it?
Like minus 160? 175. Ugh.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
That's disgusting. Don't you dare bet on Tresean Gore at minus 175.
Yeah,
Don't.
I wouldn't even advise DraftKings for either of them dudes or nothing.
I would have.
Oh wait,
you would have had a better shot of Kamala winning that bet.
Say that. Don't you ever fucking say that on my channel,
Jamie. Do not bet on Sean Gore at -175.
Tricoli just got arrested for beating up Wesley Dern's ex-husband because Dern is paying him $4K a month in child support. Oh wow. Yeah, I heard about him putting a pause on that little surfer dude. Dude, yeah. He was about to beat up Bobby Green too. Tell your girlfriend to put some damn clothes on then, man. You want to have all these dudes hitting on her.
Yeah.
Did you see that where he tried to set Bobby Green up?
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Green was on the pre-show talking that shit. He'll play Tyson really well to take a dive. Yeah, I hope, man. Hope Tyson don't get
Yeah, that's a good look.
Yeah, that could happen for sure. Paul -350. Nobody loses, everybody wins.
Oh, dirty.
Plus 25
-275. Shit.
Damn, Tyson +250. Who you got in that, Robert? Who you liking in that fight? I'm quoting Retrievers.
Bet Rivers.
Bet River.
I hear.
You got to separate them words, man. You got to separate them words, dirty. MMA Ricky in the building. What up, Ricky? Shout out MMA Ricky, man. Check him out on Twitter. He's always putting out excellent bets and all kinds of excellent information too. And he knows what I'm going through. He works at the LAP one I was talking about earlier. I work at the KTP, but he's probably on a fucking great job. He's been there longer than me. He's probably on a great job, great team. Must be nice. Now, Michael or Effie said Michael Gilmore is the worst fighter I've ever seen in my life. He's up there. He's fucking up.
Bad.
Yeah. I even won a bunch of what's the dude's name that lost to Thumba?
Blood Diamond?
No. Man, I can't remember the dude. He's fighting coming up. He's terrible too. He beat Gilmore up. I made a bunch of money on that.
Petrosky?
What is up? No.
I'll think of it.
God damn. The dude's ear that Max Griffin exploded. Ramiage or whatever. Ramiage or Bermuda.
I know you're talking about Ramiage, yeah.
Yeah, he's not very good either. Ventries MMA 23 MMA. So what up, guys? Long time, been too busy in the work, couldn't even watch all the fights, man. Yeah, but hey, man, we appreciate you at least coming out tonight, saying what's up, dude, and hanging out with us. Everybody, check out Ventries MMA too on Twitter, putting out content and YouTube channel. Paul's nice, yes, dude. Yeah, guy's 58 years old. Yeah, again, 58. There's no, yeah, dude. It makes me sad because just go watch Evander Holyfield, who lived his life way cleaner than Mike Tyson. Like Evander Holyfield never got fat. Evander Holyfield, as far as I know, didn't abuse drugs or nothing. Like stayed in shape. You know what I mean? Go watch him fight Vitor Belfort, and it's fucking horrible. And Jake Paul is probably bigger than Vitor, but it's like you can just tell, bro. This old man. That's a 58. That's a fucking no 58-year-old man should get punched in the face. Yeah, they shouldn't get punched in the face. I don't even like that the fights that's happening like that, man. Yeah. You know, 4K a month to surf and live life. Yeah, dude. Wouldn't that be nice? Dudes don't need a lot. Nope. You guys got guys out here threatening your life, come to beat you up. You already had Dern. Damn, but how the fuck's Dern do that when like that's $48,000 a year? How much she making in the UFC? And then you can only fight so long. That's what's fucked up because like you better, but she's probably got a lot of deals, sponsorship, jiu-jitsu stuff.
Yeah.
Paku said, I'm on the Choli side on that one. Gore is so fucking bad. It's an instant fade. Choli is a big and long can use, and cause worse nightmares. Yeah, 25 years ago, he's quitting on the stool then. Like, you know, he's like, I'm done with buying. It's just bad, bro. And I know he's going to be on all the roids too and bad, but like, come on. We don't need to do that. Fucking not no Disney star putting their hands on Mike Tyson like that. Men's middleweight, Gerard Meerschaert versus Reiner D. Ritter. I'll start this one.
Okay.
It's another, or wait, did I start the last one?
I don't remember, to be honest. We were talking about a bad fight.
Yeah. I'll just start this. This is kind of a weird suspect fight right here, right? Because how many times have we seen Gerard Meerschaert fuck up these up and coming prospects? Even though Reiner,
he likes to play a spoiler.
Yeah, Reiner's 34, but he's a badass jiu-jitsu guy. The only bad thing you can find about Reiner is when, I mean, he got his ass whooped by the same Russian twice, but he went up and fought him. I believe the first one was at like heavyweight or something. The second one I know for sure was at light heavyweight. He was up at 205, and that fucking Russian dude is a beast and beat the shit out of him, dude. And the only thing that I didn't like, so let's see, the first fight, I can't find. The first. Let's see, hold on. That Russian dude, though, Anatoly Malikin, that dude's a fucking badass. Oh, yeah, he fought him at heavyweight the first fight. He went up because Reiner was trying to become the double champ, and then they fought at 205 where Reiner was the champion the second time. And the only thing I didn't like about that, which this Russian is so much better than Gerard Meerschaert, but like Reiner was kind of getting beat up most fight, trying to get his takedowns, couldn't get it. And in the third round, dude, he starts getting beat up. He gets a takedown, throws up an armbar, can't do nothing. The Russian gets up, ref's like, get up, and Reiner's like, I'm not getting up. He just was like, I quit. I'm done. Yeah, ref's like, get up. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna head out now. He's like, this ain't even where I park my car. So yeah, so he quit. So that's not good because it happened in the fucking third round. And if you put a beating on Meerschaert for 2 rounds, and then you come out in the third round, you get tired, dude, it's going to be game over for you. But
night.
Yeah, but like Meerschaert, man, it's fucking hard to trust him because his way to win is usually by submission, right? You know, and like Reiner is probably a way higher level grappler. Even though Meerschaert's top level grappler too, I feel like de Ritter is actually even better, and he's more athletic. He's faster. He's got better striking, in my opinion. He can land some big shots on the feet, but Reiner's going to have the better wrestling. He's going to be the one on top. And as long as he doesn't gas out, I see him winning, and I see him either getting a sub. But it's like Meerschaert's been subbed a shit ton of times, right? But it's not been recently. Like them were all back in the day. Like he likes to get knocked out these days. He doesn't really get subbed. But because it's weird. If you look at Meerschaert, he's probably got what 9 sub losses or something crazy.
Yeah,
8 submission losses. Yeah, but he hasn't though. He hasn't been subbed in fucking
a while.
Yeah. Well, no, he got guillotine choked by Jack Hermanson, but Jack Hermanson was out there fucking people up in 2018. David Branch, he was choking everybody out. So yeah, it's been 6 years, and then before that, it was a long time too.
Yeah, Piper KO'd him. That was his last finish.
He's been subbed twice in 12 years.
Hamzat. In 2020. So he's been finished twice in the last 4 years. And that's pretty good. He's fought a fuck ton of times.
Yeah. And it's weird because I mean he's got freaking 29 sub wins himself. So and it's a lot of them comeback wins. And it worries me that I've seen the Ritter quit in the third round. But like I said, dude, Anatoly Malikin, that fucking dude's a savage. Like striking, like Gerard Meerschaert is not going to be able to push the striking pace nor stop the takedowns of Reiner like Anatoly did. So I'm surprised that dude ain't coming over to the UFC, man. He beat the shit out of some people. So, but give me the Ritter. I'm going to say he doesn't gas out, and I'm going to say by decision. I'm going to say he doesn't sub out Meerschaert, and I'm going to say he gets it done by decision.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with the Ritter as well. I'm trying to see here. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah. I think he's got good enough jiu-jitsu to hang with GM3. And like you said, he's got good wrestling too. He's got good kickboxing. He's durable, pretty good cardio too. And I think he's, round 3 is going to be the auto bet for GM3. That's how he usually wins and when he wins, and he breaks his opponents down later in the fights. But I don't know if it's going to make it that far. And if it does, I don't know if he's going to be able to get the finish. So, I mean, de Ritter, he's, what is he? Minus, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Where are you?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the odds. Oh, he's minus 290. So like more money's coming in on GM3 at the moment. And I get it. He's played spoiler a few times, but I think de Ritter is good enough on the mat. He should be fine. And I think he's better on feet. So give me de Ritter to win. I'll say decision too, but it wouldn't shock me if it's like a first round finish too. Maybe like a club and sub kind of thing.
Yeah. Because I mean, de Ritter's only 2 losses in his whole career to that Anatoly,
who's a bigger fighter than him. You know what I mean? He's a bigger guy.
And a fucking savage. Yeah. Like that dude is I want to see him fight in the UFC or something big. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, Reiner, it's a beast. But man, you know what I mean? Like MMA Ricky said, GM3 round 3, plus 2,000 auto bet.
You better put it
sure.
on.
Paku's all about that life too. And I would go with round 3 sub because I mean, you know,
it ain't gonna be a knockout.
No, I think maybe he knocked out Silva or he might have subbed him, but it's always 3rd round sub or 2nd round sub for Mirart. I was just watching him do it to Stolz Foods. What an idiot, Marc-Andre Barrio. What shout out Bunny Hunter for the dono, man. He gave another $5 dono, said, I think you're struggling for the same reason I've been struggling this year. Seems to be a passing of the torch type year. Yeah, and these youngin' motherfuckers are even starting to do it to the 32-year-old fucking guys. You know what I mean? They ain't taking no prisoners. They ain't got no respect. We said keep making videos after the slips. Yeah, I'm gonna figure something out, man. Like I said, I appreciate that, Bunny Hunter. I do. And yeah, man, it's gonna be tough, like not doing the shows and stuff, but because it's fun. But like I said, I like this show tonight. This is what I like. So but we'll figure something out. I appreciate it though, for sure. Let's see. Mikey said RDR, the guy is too pretty to be a fighter. Then you look close at his nose and you say to yourself, that dude's a fighter for sure. Certainly not much air gets through that thing. No, he goes hard too, man. He goes hard. So he better not freaking fall out here. Gas out here. Malik is white DC. He is, bro, throwing heat. He's like a little fucking Fedor, bro, because he's throwing heat with both hands. He can offensively wrestle, defensively wrestle, and he might be on some roids because that motherfucker don't slow down. Like, he's a beast, dude. Yeah. The Ritter decision for me too, Cody. Shout out, shout out 30. Reg plus 2,000 might be on bet 2 or 365. Okay,
just round 3 for.
But that's something you do sprinkle. What, $10 gets you 200? Yeah, that's a fucking because I mean we've seen it too many times. We've seen it. I went GM3 to get crushed because he reminds me of Ryan Hall.
It's 2,200 on DraftKings round 3 sub for GM3.
That's fucking nice. What up, fellas? GM3 got like 54 fights going for MMA fight 55 with point. Yeah, he's actually got a loss to what's his nuts? What's the one dude?
I know who you're talking about. I can never remember his name.
What's his name?
It starts with J, right?
Yeah, it's like not
Jay Ellis.
Jay Ellis. I was thinking Evans. Jay Ellis. Shout out Jay Ellis.
That dude is 16 and 110.
One of them 16 wins is over Gerard Mearshart. And the thing is, he fights at like 155 and shit, but he's got to win.
And
Gerard subbed him.
It's
16 and 110. One of them's over GM3. It's bananas.
He just fought in June.
Jay Ellis.
The dude's 40 years old.
Was he fighting a New England cartel guy? It was usually
it was in Showcase MMA.
Who's the one dude that came into the UFC out of the New England cartel? Nick Baroni.
Fiore.
And he had like 2 wins over fucking over Jay Ellis out of his like 7 wins.
Yeah, I see one. Yeah, that was in 2021.
Got that rematch.
How the hell did he beat somebody that was 14-4? Rodrigo Almeida by rear naked choke in the first round.
Must club and sub that dude.
Whew.
He would feel so bad in the back room. They'd be like, everybody would be like, man, it's okay.
I quit him.
Dude, I got beat by 15 and 115
guys. He was 15 and 100 at the time.
I got to go, man. I can't do this.
Ain't no way, boy.
Fight to end in via sub plus 160. That's not a bad look. That's a nice.
That's actually a really
call,
good.
Matt. Good call.
A really good bet.
Yeah, I like because both of them could get it done. What does the Ritter have? He's a jiu-jitsu guy. Like make no mistakes. The Ritter's he's got 12 submission wins himself, 3 KOs. Never been subbed, but he likes to stay on the ground in the third, man. So in a way, why are we really playing GM3 to hang in there to the bell? I might switch to the Ritter to sub him. Maybe. GM3 cost me more money than Josh Parisian and Jared Van Der combined. Both ways. You bet on GM3, he gets starched. You bet against him, he fucking beats prospects. Yeah, I feel that, Mikey. I feel.
I did have a GM. Who did he beat last time?
Right.
Round 2, he beat him, I think. I had a round 2, round 3 sprinkles in that hit. It was Shabazian. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping for it to go to round 3 because he paid a little bit better, but I still won pretty decent.
Shabazian snatched defeat out the jaws of victory, bro.
Wild, dude.
Fucked up and then gassed out. The ref should have stopped it, though. I was pissed.
Oh, yeah,
under 2.5, and when the ref didn't stop it, I'm like, oh my god. Then luckily Mirart's a finisher too. So that man latches onto you, bro, and it's fucking game over. His squeeze with either arm, that's why he's dangerous with that rear naked, because he can get you with the left or the right. Not all people can squeeze you with the same strength in the left and the right. A lot of people, that's why if you're a wrestler and you're going to go fight a good jiu-jitsu guy, you want to know, all right, which hands are strong hand to strangle with me with, so when I do my takedown, I can keep my head on the outside. Let me get to the other side, you know what I mean? Stay away from that arm. There's a whole bunch of stuff you got to do, but when a motherfucker can choke you with either hand, that's what Raul Rosas too, man. That's why his rear naked's so good, because most time you just got to fight one of the strong hands for the most part, but when a dude can just slip it under with both, that's a tough night at the office when they get your back like Sabatini. Next fight, women's strawweight, Karolina Kowalkiewicz versus Denise Gomez. I'll let you start this, Johnny.
Yeah, so Karolina, she's pretty well rounded, got pretty good technical striking. She can grapple at times. She's not the greatest, but she can do it. Pretty durable. She can get hit pretty easily too, but not a lot of power. Not really a finisher. If she does finish anybody, it's going to be on the mat, rear naked choke, something like that. She is 39 years old now. That's a kind of a big red flag there, but good cardio. And then you got Denise Gomez, who's a little pit bull. She's got power in her hand. She's got good striking, good powerful striking, good jiu-jitsu. She can be outworked on the mat. We've seen her kind of slow down. She's 24 years old, so she's very young still, but she's gonna be more the aggressor here. So I'm going with Gomes, but there is this like what is she? Minus 500. It's something stupid like that. She's minus 535. I cannot back that. Like for betting. For my pick, Gomes, yes. But there's something in the back of my head, man, where like if Karolina survives the first round, maybe Denise Gomes, gasses herself out a little bit. She did slow down in her last fight. She lost. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head.
That was the last fight was when I remember there, because it was when I was fucking wanted to beat that guy up at the UFC, because she was beating Eduardo Mora.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, let's go. And the coach like,
okay, so it wasn't that. It was Angela Hill I was thinking of. But Angela Hill is Angela Hill. It is. Yeah, but I mean, Karolina is no slouch either. She knows what to do, but she's just getting older now. So I'm going with Gomes, but man, I don't know if she gets to finish. And if this fight goes to decision, it might be close, like very close. So just give me Gomes. I'm going to say knockout, first or second. It's going to have to be early, because I don't think she's going to get a third round knockout.
Yeah. Gomes is minus 530.
It's wild.
She was like minus like 340. Now, but I think she beats the shit out of Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
She should.
Yeah. I mean, because I got the same thing like you, like maybe Karolina still got this and that, but like if you go watch her fights, dude, like she actually doesn't.
She's just
against these. Yes, that's the problem. Against these kind of girls, she's doing this and she's slower now. Even go watch her against Silva Juarez Gomez. You know what I mean? Which I thought she lost that fight. They gave her the win, but she's just slower, dude, and she takes big punches. Her grappling offensively isn't that great. It's not bad defensively, but like offensively, it's not that great. And she's just slow, dude, and she gets hit. Then I watched her fight Lasmin, what is it? Lucindo. Lucindo. Dude, she's just so slow, dude, and getting cracked in that fight, dude. And just like there was nowhere she was gonna win. And I don't see anywhere she wins against Gomez. I don't see her winning in striking. I don't see her winning offensive wrestling. And if Gomez wants to take her down, I think Gomez takes her down. So I love Gomez here. I mean, like the odds is crazy, but I like her here. The speed advantage is going to be crazy. The youth advantage, the damage, everything. I think Gomez, the way she knocked out Bruna Brazil, I think Bruna Brazil would beat the shit out of Karolina at this point. So, yeah, man, I'm all over Gomes here. I can't back Karolina in this fight. But the line is huge, but I think she covers that line. You know what I mean? I just don't see where KK wins this fight at all.
I mean, are you going to give me Denise Gomes at plus money? Is that a thing?
What? How? What?
Oh, no. Oh, Gomes KO is plus 275.
That's something you could definitely look at. I mean, she hits hard, dude, and Karolina's going to be slower.
If you even want to do inside the distance, it's plus 215 just to be a little safe.
What about yeah. Yeah, and she hits hard, dude. I mean, she's knocked out.
Do you think she wins a decision, Gomes?
I don't know. You know, it's tough.
I did not expect that line to be that high. I thought it would be like a little under, like maybe like a pick'em.
Right.
Interesting. I'll look at that later.
I forgot too, man. I was looking at it was some girl that fought on here. It's probably that one girl. It was crazy. I was gonna make a little post about it. So I think it's this Claudia girl. She fought a girl in this. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, so the girl's name's Paulina Giemza. Dude, this girl's 39-1 as an amateur. And she's only 28 years old right now. And she lost her last fight in 2020 and then never turned pro. She lost by armbar, but she was fighting all homeless people. How the fuck you going to be 39-1 as an amateur? Like, how you going to have 30, 40 amateur fights? It's crazy. Hill won, but she took so many hits. Yeah, I don't think I'm with you on that, Ventures. I don't think Carolina Gomez is throwing for the fence the whole time.
Yeah. And Hill is very durable.
Yeah, and Carolina's durable. Other than
she's tough, but she can get
by Andrade, which could happen. She hasn't got finished armbarred by Panay, but she hasn't got finished by knockout. I don't think by anybody else.
But this is the time it could happen.
True that, because Gomez is a different kind of beast, dude.
And she's 39 years old now.
Yeah, I don't understand how Gomez is that big of a favorite and her KO isn't. Like, I don't favor the decision. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus 275 KO.
What's the decision?
Minus 225.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, so they're real. I mean, Carolina's been pretty durable, but yeah, I would look at the KO. I would look because I mean, Gomez has no subs. She's 6-0 with the KO, 6-0 and
minus 280, 2.5.
Lacerda hits hard, or Lucindo hits hard too, though, and she really didn't even have Carolina hurt too much. She hurt her eye right in the first round. Hurt her eye.
She hits hard, but not as hard as Denise, though.
True that.
I mean,
next fight, men's bantamweight division: Ricky Turcios versus Bernardo Sopaj. I think I'll start this one. Ricky Turcios. We watched a lot of these dudes we just watched in Louisville.
Yeah.
Watched him get choked out by Raul Rosas. Dude, like Ricky Turcios ain't good anywhere. Like he ain't got good striking. He throws a lot of volume, makes a lot of noise. Subpar offensive wrestling, fucking bad defensive wrestling. He does have a good get-up game, and he has
terrible takedown defense.
Terrible. Pretty good get-up game, though, and he's got good scrambles, but he's not dangerous himself on the ground. If we're going to keep it really real, and if you really look at his record, he should be fucking like 1-4 in the UFC.
He didn't beat Brady Houston.
No, he didn't. And I had a fucking big bet on Brady Houston. That was the first.
I did not. I had the other way, and I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, I had Brady Houston, dude. I had a parlay for the fucking final, and it was a big bet, and it was Brian Battle and Brady Houston, because the first Brian Battle wasn't over Trayshawn Gore. It was the first.
You know, this is the co-main event, by the way,
which is fucking bananas. But it's only because
there's a better fight that should be a co-main event, but
they moved it. They moved that.
They moved everything around.
Yeah. But
sorry.
But yeah, so Turcios, man, I don't see where he's good. And this Bernardo kid's fucking good. You've seen him on short notice what he did with Oliveira, and that Oliveira is fucking a beast too. And this dude beat him up for about 9 minutes, and then in the end of the second round it started turning for him. But you've seen that Oliveira, this kid Sopai has excellent wrestling, because you've seen against Ricky Simone, couldn't even get Oliveira down, didn't even really have a chance. This kid came in on short notice, was able to land takedowns multiple times in the first and second round, landed some good ground and pound. He has good striking. He's more of a striker. Like I've seen a lot of fights where he's knocking dudes out and with really good striking. I think he's going to be better than Turcios every single fight. He's going to be way stronger. Like Turcios is big, 5'9", 71-inch reach at bantamweight, but he's physically weak as fuck. And I think that Sopai can beat him anywhere as long as he doesn't gas out and get finished. But luckily, like, dude, Kevin Natividad beat up fucking Turcios, and I had a bet on Turcios, and I'm like, I think Kevin Natividad
might have won that fight.
He probably did. He hurt Turcios like 3 times. His stupid long ass hair.
But the
Every time
UFC
he
does
get
not want Kevin Natividad to win that fight.
They shouldn't want Turcios to win either. Let's go with Souza here. I don't know if he finishes him. I was pretty shocked when Rojas finished him, but Turcios has been knocked out before. He's been finished in his last fight, but most time he's usually pretty decent at surviving. So give me Bernardo by decision. How do you see this going down?
Same thing. I'm going with Souza. Turcios is not good, and Souza is actually pretty decent. Like, he's got good striking. I really like his striking. He's gonna be on. It's a full camp now. I'm not going to question the cardio anymore because we took that fight on short notice.
One thing though, when I did rewatch that fight, and they said Souza was supposed to fight like within a week of that fight. So that was him full go. Maybe not UFC. I've been to the PI. I've made some money off UFC fight. I got, you know what I mean? Souza, but he was in a full camp and like ready. I forgot to add that in.
Okay. Well, he's going to be a full camp again. But I really like his striking, though. He looked great in that fight until he just kind of didn't. And I think it's going to be a little bit different in this fight. Ricky, he's not dangerous. He's not dangerous. I should just say it right now. He's not dangerous. And I don't know.
He looks dangerous because he looks like the Night Stalker.
Yeah. And
that's the only
not dangerous on the feet. He does have a little bit of offensive grappling with submissions, but I don't think this fight's going to get to the mat. And Souza should be able to keep it on the feet and win the striking. So Souza by decision probably is the way to go.
Okay. Ventry says Souza is talented. Yeah, and he's a young kid too, man. Like Buddy said, yeah, that KO that Oliveira hit him with that knee was life-changing. Like, that could change your whole jaw of he went out so bad. Like, you know what I mean? We've seen it with people like Chuck Liddell. Took his first big knockout, and then after that, can't take a punch. But we'll see. That was fucking ruthless, dude. Ruthless.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. And his coach, like, bro, and it kind of sucks because like he was dead by the end of the second round. Like, he got hit with some giant shots at the end of the second round, and he almost looked like he didn't want to go back out there. And his coach is like, you could do this and all that. And he went out and promptly got fucking sent to the fur. He didn't go to the shadow rounds. He went to the further, dude. That was fucked up. Yeah, that should be a decent fight. Next fight, women's strawweight, Luana Panero versus Jillian Robertson. Oh, okay. Hey, you got the tiger cat, Tabby. Yeah. What's that dude's name?
Trissy.
Is that are we talking about that dude? That's when I said Sissy Trissy Pee Pants.
What?
That's what we used to call my buddy Tristan.
Oh,
Sissy Trissy Pee Pants. Okay. But yeah, Luana Panero versus Jillian Robertson. How do you see it going down?
Yeah, going with Jillian here. Luana, I think, is just kind of a fraud. We've seen it time and time again. She looks great in the first round, then she just tanks, and it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. Jillian, I think she's going to get that sub second or third round. I like that bet if you want to do it on FanDuel, round 2 or 3 sub. Luana, she's got 1 round to win, and I don't think she's going to be able to knock out Jillian. So Jillian should be able to win this one. If she doesn't get the sub, it's going to be by decision, by winning rounds 2 and 3 for sure, because Panero's not going to win rounds 2 and 3. She has not done it. She shouldn't have won. What was that one fight? I can't remember. I am very bad with my memory. Watterson. She did not win that fight. Watterson won that fight. I don't care what anyone says. She won the first round, but she did not win rounds 2 and 3. And she just slows down so bad. And the Marcos fight was crazy. So
yeah,
I mean, Jillian at what, 115 here? She's looked better. I know she lost. Who'd she lose to? Ricci, but I mean, that's Ricci, and she beat Watterson pretty bad. Beat Polyana pretty bad, and I think she's gonna beat Panero pretty bad here too. So second or third round sub is my play.
I got Jillian Robertson here too, but it could be tough, dude. It really could be tough because Luana Panero, like, she's got the judo and the wrestling to keep this fight standing. And even if you watch her fight like Amanda Hebas, like she uses a lot of movement and she's got really good takedown defense. And then her striking is going to be better than Jillian Robertson. Like Luana, like if she could keep this standard for all 3 rounds, she definitely wins. And her cardio didn't look that bad against Hebas. Like they struck most of the time, but like going into the 3rd round, it didn't look that bad. She just started getting hit with some big ass shots and then spinning wheel kick. But when she, against Angela Hill, she definitely died. Like, but Hill was putting like crazy pressure. Like that's I think a different pressure than Jillian Robertson puts on. But I mean, I'm with you guys. I still, after what I've seen with Panero, I can't back her. But Jillian Robertson, man, she's got like slow, awkward striking. You know, she never looks good on the feet. But she's big at 115, and that's the difference. She was always small at 125 and could never really get the girls down. And when she
now
could,
she can,
yeah, when she could, she did great. And if not, she got beat up. But at 115, she's been able to take most of these girls down. So yeah, man, she might look bad. It might look tough the first round and a half. But after that, if Panero slows down and get Jillian Robertson gets on top, it's going to be over for her shortly after. Panero will quit. Like that's we've seen that. So I'm with you. Yeah, I like Robertson round 2, round 3 sub.
Yep, I like it.
Johnny Jinx is real. So yeah.
What's the Johnny Jinx?
I don't know. But
what do I do to jinx it?
With the black cat. With the black cat. Bro.
Oh, okay, that makes.
But that's not even a jinx because Bahamondes is just whooping. There's no world that what's his nuts beats Bahamondes in a fight though, right?
Who?
Like, what was that? What's that dude's name? Manuel Torres or whatever. Yeah, Torres versus Bob. Man, like he's.
Listen, I said he had a chance.
Then you grabbed that black cat up. That was game over, man. Luana's acting is great though. Yeah, against Marcos' fight, she gets like kicked off and then quits. Yeah, and she was getting tired. She took Marcos down like 8 times in the first round. That was her first fight. I had a bet on her. I was kind of happy she quit. I had a bet on her. I'm like, damn, dude, because she's already starting to look tired. Robertson inside the distance. Panero going to gas out and quit. Yep. Robertson's been looking so strong lately. Yeah, she looks good at 115 for sure. That her style works there. You know, at 125, man. Remember when she fought Macy Barber? It was terrible. Yeah, Barber just was like pushed her off and beat the shit out of her
everywhere.
Yeah, but when she can get to the ground, Money Mayweather. So Garbrandt versus Miles Johns, fucking cancel.
See, men. Ricky says if I don't give out the bet, it wins. If I do, it loses. That's the jinx, I guess.
Jesus.
Dang. Well, hopefully nobody has Jillian Robertson Johnny. Subs or inside the distance because they ain't hitting, boys. Cancel them right now.
It's a damn tough year. But this fight, man, this is a weird ass fight too. It's not weird, but I mean, 5 rounds in the main are
it's weird. You could say it.
Yeah, Neil Magny versus Carlos Prates. Actually, you can start it. Break it down. Let me know what you think.
I gotta go with Prates. This guy, I think this guy is actually the real deal Holyfield, as Cody would say. I said it in Louisville when he got that step in knee. I was like, what?
You look like
next one of those things. I'm like, this guy is the real deal Holyfield. I told Cody right. I'm like, this guy.
It was great saying that, huh? I used to say that for Smoke back in the day.
But yeah, we just saw Michael Morales pretty much demolish Neil Magny, and Prates is at that level, maybe a little bit more dangerous than Morales. It's gonna be first or second round knockout, I think. I mean, Magny's getting older. I don't think that chin's surviving as much anymore. And Prates is, if he's smokes before, he's gonna win this fight. First, like I said, first or second round KO, I think. I mean, Magny, his only chance is to survive after 3 rounds, and he can maybe get a finish in rounds 4 or 5. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, at least we're gonna find out here what Prates is grappling games about. Because I mean,
you think
he's at least gonna try. I mean, he had Morales down for a second, and then cage control. I mean, he's going to do a little. I don't think Prates finishes like with the first couple punches. Or not. Neil Magny's pretty tough, but the thing is Neil Magny's getting older. Neil Magny cannot take a leg kick at all. Like first 2 leg kicks Morales landed, he was fucked up already. You seen him get fucked up against Ian Gary. So he can't take leg kicks. So he's going to take a leg kick or a punch or 2, and then he's going to try to grapple Prates, which we haven't really seen. I mean, Prates in the cage with the guy that's like Neil Magny that can actually. Just hold you up against the cage. He has excellent cardio, can do all that. But I mean, if he ain't able to just take Prates down and hold him down, fucking Prates, and it's going to be tough because you got to understand too, like Magny will be a little bigger than Prates. We're used to seeing Prates be like a lot bigger and longer than most of the guys that he fights. You know what I mean? But like Neil Magny's actually going to be 2 inches taller with 2 inches of reach, so that could help his grappling a little bit. But anytime these guys are at space, bro, fucking Prates is going to be landing killer shots. And I just can't say that Magny's just going to cage grapple him and do this and that for 5 rounds where Prates ain't going to land. I mean, we've been seeing Magny get hurt. He just got hit with that spinning back fist or spinning elbow by Morales right at the end of the round. He's been getting hurt. He got murdered by Ian Gary, even though he didn't get finished. He still got fucking smoked by him on the feet. And then Ian was actually grappling with him a little bit and stuff. But hey, I don't see that happening here. I see Prates landed powerful leg kicks. Yeah, the apex doesn't help Prates either. But in that clinch, like Prates is going to have some Muay Thai shit for him. You know what I mean? He lived in Thailand for like 5 years, so he got them knees to the body, which we've seen against Radtke, where he can just do step in, flying or clinch knees, just grab you and hit you with them. Fucking dangerous everywhere, dude. And he's trying to kill you. And then he's like, what's the dude? What's the fucking boxer? Maybe Ricardo Mayorga. Who's the dude that used to smoke cigarettes after he'd win in boxing? Little fucking, he was like from
I don't know anything about boxing, to be honest.
I think it was, I know Mayorga. I might have to look that. I don't even got my phone. Somebody look, who was the little dude? I think it was Ricardo Mayorga, but it was a bad little dude that had an attitude, just like Prates, and he'd fuck people up and he'd light up cigarettes in the ring and smoke in the boxing ring. This is like back in the late 90s. I can't remember who the fuck, but he's a little badass motherfucker. That's who he reminds me of. So I'm hoping too, you know what I mean, that Magny doesn't come out here and fucking grapple this dude for 5 rounds, because that would be just terrible for the sport. But I'm gonna say Prates is gonna hit him with some big shots, get him out there, leg kicks, mix it in with the knees to the body, and then either hit him with the knockout shot. I mean, knocking out Li Jiang Liang like that, that's fucking crazy. You know, he was the first one to knock him out, and he fucking hit him with some shit, dude. Hit him with some shit. So I see that happening here too. So let's see what we got. Saba, who's you guys pick between? I was gonna go with Johns. It wasn't like the most confident pick, because you know it'd be hard for Johns to just grapple Cody Garbrandt and do all that. And Garbrandt may have had better, but all it takes is that one bink out of nowhere, and then Cody's on. He's on wobbly legs.
Same. I was leaning Johns as well if they would have fought.
Prates KO. I like that, Saba. The hand control. Let's see, Ricky, MMA Ricky said the hand control before the step in knee was so nice. It was too. Just move, and Andy hit Prates with it, or I mean he hit Radtke with it a couple times. Like that was like the second time within like 15 seconds he hit him with that knee, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy. He said, Justin, what's us? The Prates gonna clap his cheeks, yo. Fight to start round 3 plus 112. I think Neil makes it. I don't know, dude. He's gonna be wobbling after the first or second leg kick. Go watch any of his recent fights. He cannot take even any leg kicks.
You're gonna be sweating, but it's possible.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've seen it with the Mike Malott and all that, but you never know.
Man, it was crazy that Magny.
But do you think he should be minus 600?
No, but he's probably going to cover it. He's going to look it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't want to.
Just sucks. We ain't fully seen him in there with a legit grappler.
I know.
You know what I mean? That's bigger than him and stuff. Like that's why.
Like I would be all over Prates if he was minus 350. I would parlay him all day, but not at minus 800. And even his KO is minus 400.
Because you never know,
probably how he wins. But
if Magny can start getting his stupid cage grappling, land some takedowns and wear on him, you never know. But I hope Prates knocks him out. I like him. He's a star. Fighting nerds too. You can't go against fighting nerds.
That's true too.
Yeah. So it's got to be something.
You could do. You can't even do Prates rounds 1 or 2 is minus 175. I wonder what I don't know what FanDuel has yet.
Shout out MMA Joey in the chat, man. He said, saw on Twitter this may be your last show. Best of luck, bro. People don't realize how much time this stuff takes. It takes so much time. Like, bro, even like yesterday, usually on my off day, my first off day on Tuesdays, I'm doing tape study for 10 hours. You know what I was doing yesterday at that time? Making bracelets with my girlfriend, with my daughter for like her friends at school and stuff like that, making little beaded bracelets and stuff, like doing some stuff, man. It's nice. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna get centered. I get centered, but I appreciate that, MMA Joey. Everybody check out Joey's stuff too, man. He's got a good YouTube channel, always putting out tons of content. Maybe Johnny can get him on a show. I know Johnny's gonna be still doing shows and pre-shows and all that stuff. So shout out MMA Joey. Yeah, it'd definitely be my last show. Maybe I might do next week. We're gonna see what's up, but
you let me know.
I will let you know. If Magny loses, it would be the first time he's on a 2. Yeah, he's been back to back like that forever, and unless he was on a winning streak. But yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? But 2013, a long time. It's like the Mac Miller ain't 2009 no more. You know. Also, Prates works on his grappling. Yeah, with Kyle, and he's how old is Carlos? Is he
31?
Like 31. So he got to make a move. Got to make a move.
This is the time. I wonder if they're going to match him up against Morales soon.
Who was they calling for him? Somebody crazy. Oh, Michael Venom Page. Michael Venom Page is probably the best striker. I don't care what anybody says.
Could be.
Might be the best striker in most dangerous. Like, he hits so fucking hard and he's so fast. Like, in Bellator, the only reason he got beat, I mean, he got that fucking Douglas Lima hit him with that crazy leg kick when he's getting up.
And then he got Ilya.
Fucking Ilya might knock everybody out.
Whew.
Just walking around knocking people out.
Fuck wild.
So, yeah, dude. That it's scary. Magny's done that to a lot of people, dude. Even
Malat.
Yeah,
I'm fading that guy next fight so bad. Unless he's fighting a bum.
Yeah, he looked fucking not good against Giles. Didn't even throw.
He looked worse.
If I would have been, Giles looked like when they did their face off, he looked green. Like when they did their face offs, like after the weigh-ins, and it was like 8 hours later, he looked sick, dude. He looked green. Like if I was still on it, I was in the posted, but yeah, and then he didn't throw but like 13 punches the whole time. He just let him kick him and punch him from fucking a distance. That was crazy.
No wonder why he survived 3 rounds.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, it was the most boring fight ever. I mean,
dude, it was awful.
Giles he only landed like 13 punches. I don't even know if he landed that many. A couple kicks. But yeah, this was a good card. It was a fun card to break down. Like Johnny said, man, he's only got 3 bets. It's tough.
Gonna have 3,
yeah, or maybe end up with 5, but it's a tough tough card to call. But yeah, we started a little late, so we still didn't even go 2 hours, but we're a little later than we usually are. Who'd win between Malat and Jake?
I'll go Matthews.
Maybe
I pick Matthews.
Yeah. I mean, but
I take the shot. Especially if he's a dog, I will take a shot.
Like Malat's pretty dangerous. It's just that he didn't show it because like Giles never opened up until like Malat wanted to engage a little bit, but Giles didn't want to fight. But that's a tough one. Probably take Matthews, but after his Semelsberger loss, I don't want to back his ass either. That made me so mad in that fight. Every time he got touched, you hit the ground.
That's true.
Fuck. And then he didn't even try to grapple Semelsberger. Remember, that was the worst thing. He didn't even try to grapple him. Let's see. Shavkat. Even though Bilal's the real deal, Shavkat's just too dangerous. He's gonna be hitting hard and stopping the grappling. But it would have been a good fight. I'm very sad that it got called off, man. I mean, Shavkat versus Usman's a good fight too, but
yeah,
I wanted to see. I mean, I like Bilal now, like his fighter, he's the champion. I would like to see that versus Rockman.
It's Shavkat season.
Yeah, that's how I feel. He's big dude.
Time for him to be the champ. And there's some welterweights coming up, man. That's gonna give him some trouble.
Fuck yeah, there's a bunch of good fighters, man. Even Carlos Prates. You never know. You got Buckley. Who's Buckley fighting in Tampa Bay? Ian Gary. It's gonna be a good fight.
Those fights would be good against Shavkat.
Yeah,
either
5 rounds.
Well, probably Gary would be a little bit better, but
yeah, they said Shavkat knocked out Ian Gary in training or some crap like that.
There we go.
Oh, but yeah, this was a fun card to break down. Like I said, either this one or next week would be my last one. I might go out on a pay-per-view since it's a pay-per-view, but yeah, this is a fun card to break down. What you got to say to people, Yannick?
Yeah, good luck with your bets. You don't go super crazy. I'm not. I think a lot of these fights are a little sketchy, a little low level, odds are a little wide, but there's some spots that you can take. I mean, we picked a few. Do you want to do a little show bet too?
Yeah, we can do that.
But yeah, Good luck with your bets and everything, all that good stuff. Good luck with your picks, blah 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 blah. Let's do a show bet. I mean, we're all on Jillian. I mean, but we're both on Jillian.
Yeah.
Man, she's at minus 395. Ugh.
Sheesh. Let's see. Yes, kind of, dude. This is a tough card to bet, bro.
It is.
I like Gomez. We could just do 3. You could do Gomez, Prates, Robertson. What's that come to? I mean, it's not the ideal thing, but I feel like all 3 of them could hit. Pretty.
Do you like Sopaj?
I do like him.
Damn, we can't even get that plus money.
With how many?
3.
I like the Ritter too, but I take Sopaj, Robertson, and Gomez.
If we take out Prates.
That's crazy. See, that's why betting's fucked up, bro, because these bookies got everything's so fucked up. Like back in the day, fucking 3 years ago, John Jones wouldn't even have been minus 600 over people that you thought he was going to kill. He'd still be like minus 300. Like they make it like these bookies just basically you can't bet none of the over-unders now. You want to bet it over? Oh, we think this fight has a chance going over minus 300. You know what I mean? And then it's hard to pick the under on 2 non-dangerous people. And then the non-dangerous people end up fucking finishing somebody. Like these bookies, that's why more people's losing too and stuff, because like these bookies are getting this shit down, and then you're forced to put 3-4 fucking people together to get even money, and then one of them fucks off, you know. Yep. And that's what they're counting on. That's why they do it. They know that person shouldn't be that high, but they know everybody's just parlaying them together, and then they won't let you get barely let you get some even money or anything like that. It's hard. It's
if tough. We did the Ritter, Sopaj, and Jillian. That's
which, like, dude,
116,
which is fucked up. But like the Ritter could get submitted in 3rd. Jillian might not land a takedowns. Like, there's so much that goes into that. But I'd take that. But 3 people, no banana peels.
3's wild.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be doing my DraftKings so I can have fun and watch them. I'm still gonna be watching all the cards. I'm still gonna be doing. I'm gonna check people out on Twitter. I'll be watching some breakdowns. I'm gonna be counting on you guys to let me know about these fucking up and comers, because like I said, I'm not gonna go do tape study. Maybe sitting at work I could watch something, but yeah, just as far as like, dude, doing the tape study, making all the videos, driving to the casino. It's a lot of stuff, and not only that, but it's just the days that it goes on. Cause like I work Friday, I work Friday, then Saturday I work. Usually get to chill because I come home. I've been gone 30 because I got an hour. I drive an hour to work pretty much about 11 hours, and then drive an hour home every day or for work. So it's like 13 hours. But I'll still be watching it, doing all that stuff, maybe posting some stuff on some thoughts on Twitter and stuff. Just I won't be making the prediction videos and posting bets. But maybe, man, like I said, I'm hoping next year I get back on a day shift, get to a decent job. My stress level will go from a 9 to a fucking 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Because it sucks right now to hate work and then also be losing bets and just constantly fucking stressed out about everything and just like having no time and being stressed out. So it's like I'll chill for a little bit.
You think Jillian gets a finish, right?
If she wins, I do believe she does. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 3 from like, plus 116 is not good. That's what I don't like to do over 2.
Who do you like better, Sopaj or De Ritter?
Sopaj.
We can do Jillian inside the distance and Sopaj money line plus 123.
I like that.
I'm in.
I don't mind. What about what's Prates inside the distance? They probably got that minus 500, huh?
The KO is minus 400.
Jeez.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that. I like what you're saying.
Jillian Sopaj?
Yeah, I like that.
Let's do that.
But yeah, hopefully, like I said, I'll come and be commenting on people's stuff. It's still doing stuff. Like I said, I kind of wish, dude. I mean, it was Blood Money MMA bets, but I wish I would have known. Dude, that's the thing too. When I started this, I wasn't on social media stuff really. A little Facebook, like for my family. But like, so I started this and I did Instagram for the first year. I didn't even know about Twitter. I didn't know Twitter was the motherfucking spot. So like I did Instagram for the first year. And then when I went over to Twitter, I'm like, holy shit, this is where you can actually post your opinions and like, you know what I mean? Do some real shit. So when I went over to Twitter and started posting my opinions and different shit, my thing grew way faster over there. So, but then like I'm doing my betting stuff, but like, yeah, I would have liked to just do breakdowns and fuck. Cause that most of the people you see, like they're doing breakdowns there. You don't even know what their bets are. stuff. They just do breakdowns, let you know about that. But I'd like to do all that stuff. Like I said, fucking time, bro. Time or money, man.
That is true.
But where'd you post that? So Robertson inside the distance plus Sopai money line is plus 123.
I like it.
Yep.
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Or do you want to do like a big one? Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, what do you think about Radtke Semelsberger under 2.5?
What about Gomez? Do you want to do like a crazy one? Gomez KO?
Yeah, I mean, we can do a crazy one. Yeah.
Let's do one more.
Gomez KO.
What were you gonna say?
No, I mean, I like that Semelsberger versus Radtke under or fight doesn't go to decision or something, because I think them dudes are both going to be throwing heat. Someone's going to land at some point. But maybe the Ritter by sub, maybe. But I don't know. Mirart's hard to sub.
Is he? He's got like 10 sub losses.
Yeah,
that's true.
Only 2 in like 12 years, though.
What if we did the Ritter inside the distance is plus 100?
What about, well, no, because even Blackshear, like, he's got 9 submission wins.
We should do Blackshear's decision. Oh, he doesn't have it. That's weird.
What about Mullins by KO? She's got 3 KO wins. Mullins? I don't know. I don't think the other girl's been KO'd, though.
I mean, it's plus 350.
The other girl really, even in her amateurs, just getting subbed out. Huh. We'll put, just to get a little value, put Prates by KO.
That's minus 400, though. It's boring.
I'm trying to think. Because I don't like the Choli one, the Radtke one, the Zaleski one.
Oh yeah, what was I think I don't remember who said it in the chat. In the Ritter fight, just do fight end by
ends
sub.
And sub. Yes, if you can get that. Yeah. Joey said get refreshed, straighten out the work schedule, and come back day one. Yep, seemed like a good
minus 105.
I appreciate that, Joey.
That's good.
Yeah. So what's that come up to?
So if we do Denise Gomes KO and submission for the GM3 fight, it's plus 632. But I'm looking on my.
That's nice. Oh yeah. Please pump up my Panero money line. Oh, okay. I don't listen, Bunny Hunter. I don't hate it, because in my mind, if Panero uses her movement like fucking her boyfriend, fucking Nicolau, that's how they do. They just run around and picks at Robertson, and then uses her judo and wrestling to keep it standing. She could win this fight easily, because Robertson has nothing to offer on the feet, but it's in the small cage. And how long can you run for? Because if Robertson gets it down one time after the first round, I feel like, Panero's going to slow down and probably get sub, but you never know. But
you cool with that?
Yeah. Where did you put it? You post it?
I'm doing it right now.
But yeah, man. Yeah, it's fun doing this show. I should be back next week. If I'm not, happy Thanksgiving and holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody and stuff. And like I said, I'll still hop on and comment and stuff. I still got to watch and get me some information.
There you go.
It's just Gomez KO, GM3 to Ritter fight ends and sub. I don't mind it at all. Plus 632. That's good stuff. Excellent.
Put a little sprinkle on that bad boy.
Let's see. Souza said, Cody, who will win between Arsenal and Chelsea? I'm going with Arsenal, man. I've been pretty high on Arsenal this year. What you think,
They've
Johnny?
been playing like shit, though.
Shit. Give me Arsenal. Who's the better?
I think Arsenal wins. But
I want to shout out Bunny Hunter for the 2 donations, man. Fucking appreciate that. And like I said, if I'm not back, good luck with the baby and the wife, man. That's the life right there. You see the time, bro, and your time's gone.
Yep.
But shout out everybody, man, that's always come out and hung out with us. We got Saba. Why Saba Arsenal guy?
Yep.
There we go. Let's go. That's why you put it first. Who plays for them that I know? There's something I've seen it somewhere. Are they in England?
Arsenal? Yeah.
Yeah. Did somebody buy? Did like Conor McGregor buy some of them or something like that? They were in the news where I know that name.
I don't know.
It's a cool name though.
Maybe Saba can help me out on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Bears suck too.
Yeah. Yeah. Bunny Anderson, thank you. No problem. Yeah, the Bears, man. The Bears. Let's see. Saba, appreciate everybody coming out. Bunny Hunter, Dirty, Reg in the building, MMA, Joey coming out. Everybody check out MMA Joey. Let's see. Justin, let's see. MMA Ricky, dude. Everybody check out MMA Ricky. Great dude, great information. Paul came out. Who else do we have out here? We had 138 MMA, Rem Dog, my boy Chef Mikey, Effie from Any Action Sportscast, Ryan Jordan, as always, Matt,
Derek,
Ventries MMA, Derek Izzy,
New York City Robert,
Paku MMA. We had a lot of people out here today, man. So
all of
there will be blood. What's up?
I said all of them. All of them. Normal crew.
Yep. So appreciate everybody that came out tonight, and we'll see you next week for what is that? UFC 310?
I think so. Yeah, 309.
Is it 309?
Uh-oh.
You want to talk about the main event on that one? Who is the main event? Oh, no, Johnny Bones Jones. Uh-oh. Who you got in the main event next week, Johnny? John Bones Jones or Stipe holding the cat? You could jinx it. Don't let Sicky.
Bones Jones.
Got to, man.
To.
Dude, shout out everybody that came out, and we'll see you next week. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck with your bets. Let's go.
Let's go put that cat down.